Straight up, straight up, straight up. I can't control nothing, nigga. I'm a sucker. Bro, these pictures keep falling off my fucking wall, bro. I think I gotta watch my walls or something, nigga.
You know why?
The picture didn't break.
You know why?
Hold on, yeah.
Mex in Vegas paying for pussy, y'all. Don't let that nigga trick y'all up like he out there with a young lady or something. Mex is going to Vegas to look for that midget again. And he got that Cuban link chain out the quarter candy machine. I have it on my other account. I know where you can get a Cuban right now from, Deuce. It's on the neck of the boxing section. We can go ahead and pull that off you. Combination.
What's cracking?
What's going on? You working this morning? What's going on?
Yeah, just walking around trying to find somewhere to hide.
No company vehicles today?
I do, but I'm about to use the gas cards for my car. So I don't want to run all the gas out.
You just reminded me to look at my gas tank. I got 15 miles to empty. I need to go to the gas station my damn self.
Oh man, that's absurd. I can't do this.
Yeah,
15 miles of empty. I couldn't live like that.
We're gonna pull this. We gotta get Deuce a Cuban link, and I see one on the sucker neck right now.
Yeah, but that one might be fake.
You crazy, nigga. It costs more than your life, nigga.
Deuce said he don't want to turn green.
He just vouched for it, so that means you gotta snatch it.
Cal think that the lock on his chain could stop a nigga from snatching it off his neck.
You can have it. I ain't gonna. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna wrestle with you. You can have it. I got this insurance.
Nigga said I pay this insurance monthly for a reason.
I don't want to show nothing.
I feel hella bad for my
insurance.
My mama old ass neighbor, blood. He got to be like 80 and he by himself, and he be just like walking to the store and shit and doing hella shit by himself. I'd be like, bro, your grandkids and kids are pieces of shit. This nigga forgetting how to get in the house. And
that's cool. Keep fucking with him, cuz. See if he can leave that shit. Then you got your first house to flip.
This nigga talking about he can leave me something. They took everything.
Have him write his will out and say the fat guy next door. You said smoke came through yesterday?
Yeah, in the comments.
Bro. Just because you got a problem with the nigga don't mean you got to lash out. Man.
I ain't got no problem with the nigga.
No.
I got a problem with everybody that ain't charged.
No.
I got a problem with anybody that ain't charged. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
that's the way I'm coming.
Pause, man.
Whatever, man. Here you go.
Damn.
Gangster shit, you ain't got to pause. Pull up, we doing current events. But nah, hey, I can't lie. That was some good ass content.
Smoke shit?
Yeah, it was some good content.
We fucks with smoke, man.
If only if it was a show I could go on every day and just talk boxing, that would be fucking amazing.
I know.
Yeah, man, we don't do that around here.
I wish.
No.
I wish it was. I really do.
These niggas want to talk about UFC and bare knuckle brawling
Yeah.
and
Bitches, music,
Fuck
midget
niggas.
wrestling and
Midget wrestling,
basketball.
midget prostitutes.
Yeah.
Basketball. They ain't even talking about the draft.
Show me your gun. Show the people your gun, man.
Now they got the kids playing with
Show me your
guns. This
gun.
place
Show
is,
the
right,
homie
man.
your
You
gun.
got
it's really ratchet.
you got to be cool. You got to be a cool old nigga, man. When you
Coop, he said he put that thing on him, Coop.
you tell him he don't want to see me in the middle of the summer. I go grab
What's
one of
up,
these. Is
Wait,
that a Willie
wait.
Beeman jersey? What kind of jersey is that right there?
Oh, that's Willie Beeman, man. Willie Beeman.
How the hell you get a fake football player's jersey?
He's the greatest quarterback of all time.
He's the
I
greatest.
forgot what position he played.
The greatest fictional quarterback, Willie Beeman. I don't know.
Hey, so did y'all watch that video, that interview with
Hold on, Combo. Who better than Willie Beeman?
I don't know. I gotta go look at the list.
the dude from the replacements? The dude from the
Air
replacements?
Bud. Air Bud.
Who better
The
than
dude from
Nigga, the
Replacements.
Icebox from Little Giants.
Y'all don't remember the movie Replacements?
Icebox is not a quarterback, nut ass nigga.
Keanu
The
Reeves
white
was
boy?
the quarterback.
He's better than Willie Beeman.
Ain't nobody better than Willie Beeman, nigga. I keep the ladies creaming.
That nigga was throwing up all on the field and shit.
Yeah.
You making up shit, dog.
He was throwing up. Remember the game? He was yakking everywhere.
You making shit up, bro.
So Willie Beeman didn't throw up on the goddamn field. Or am I tweaking?
I forgot what movie that was. When they did that, they had to move the huddle.
Looking at this list, he damn near might be the best fictional quarterback. Yeah, I don't see nobody that can hold a candle to my boy Willie Beeman. Yeah. There ain't nobody that can hold a candle to Willie Beeman up there.
No, Flacco.
Flacco on the replacements?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I don't think he was better than Willie Beeman.
Yeah, he was, man. He had that deep ball.
He just had a good ass offensive line.
He had that deep ball, and then you had the dude from what was that movie when he was in jail?
Life.
Nah, that ain't Life, man. That was they did the movie twice. I'm thinking the last one, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, Clifford
Adam
Franklin
Sandler
out
was the
there,
movie.
man.
And one of them, Adam Sandler was the one with Terry Crews.
The Longest Yard.
Yeah, but the original.
The Longest Yard, Adam Sandler was a better quarterback than the replacements quarterback.
Nah, he was good.
He was great, man. That man had heart, drive.
Oh, man, come on, man. The man was throwing a football underwater. Willie Beeman can't do that. He probably somewhere smoking water.
Willie Beeman was up there serving shit, man.
You know what I learned about Combo, man? Combo really don't like white people, bro. He really biased, man, to his white side, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No. See, this is what not right. I don't like no one. I'm equal opportunities to fuck everybody. I don't give a fuck. I don't like blacks.
Nah, bro.
I don't like wetbacks. I don't like crackers. I don't like Orientals.
You be careful for your white side, blood. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, Oriental is a flavor.
Okay. I don't like none of them.
We won't push you. We don't believe you.
She look good.
We don't believe you.
Oh, that's her.
Why are you staring like that, bro? What's wrong with you?
Oh, that's creepy the way I'm looking at her. Never mind.
Nigga standing against the pole and shit.
Bro, fucking Lionel Richie?
She look
Hello?
good, though.
Lionel
She
Richie
look
was
good,
stocking
though.
up blind lady.
She looked good out of her uniform.
Hey,
Oh my god.
and then had to say, is it me you looking for? How the fuck she posting up?
Me looking for. All right, so listen. Have you watched the interview with the Charlo twins?
Nope.
You haven't went back and watched it.
I sent y'all the clip.
I may or may not go back and watch it. I don't know. I'm
I
still
watched it.
How you got a boxing podcast and ain't watching everything boxing?
because I'm broke. I'm a broke.
What they got to do with?
What about what they got to do with staying up to date on content?
Fuck them. That's what.
How are
that's
you a podcast host, sir?
Okay. It took me a long time to figure out who the third guy was on the panel, or the fourth guy on the panel, and that was Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson?
Deshaun Jackson, yeah.
Don't disrespect LA's own Deshaun Jackson. California Bear.
Well, you see, he turned up on the Charlos.
I didn't know he turned up.
He did. He turned up on him because he said something. They act like they didn't know who he was.
No.
Yeah.
Jamel didn't know who he was at first. He knew who he was.
Yeah.
He didn't know who he was, but he didn't know who he was though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, and the football players wear helmets. But he turned up on him because he come on, man. You heard that slick stuff he said. He was like, yeah, I'm fast. I'm good with but I'm good with the hands, too. Like, hey, I'm good with the hands, too. Try.
Yeah, hey, well, I don't know why you would tell a professional boxer that you're good with the hands also. So
I think they need to be tested.
You may think you're good with the hands until you meet a nigga that's great with them. And that nigga beat the fuck out of you.
Listen, I don't know why regular niggas always think they can beat a boxer up. I don't know where they get this from, bro.
But check this. A street fight and a boxing match are two different things. Completely different.
Yeah.
I've seen guys that was vicious in the ring that get their
So
ass
is
beat
porn
up
and
down
sex.
the block. Yeah. 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 But I think their brains is a little off, man. One of them is a little. I think he stayed in the moon a little too long without oxygen. If you notice, he was like real mush mouth and real I don't know. I worry about him. I worry about him, and they couldn't keep him on subject. They had to be the hardest people to interview.
You're welcome, big boy. I mean,
and then they got to talking about what is it? The big Charlo? No, the one that has the one belt, the one that's been out of the ring for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
He got to, he didn't really go into depth about his ex-wife, but the moment he brought his ex-wife up, his brother was like, "Yeah, hating ass bitch." Like he can't stand his brother's wife.
That nigga called her a bitch while they was together on Instagram Live.
Yeah. I didn't know they had 5 kids together.
That nigga ain't gonna be talking about my bitch like that.
Well, Predator was high school sweetheart, and she was doing him credit. So his twin, I guess, must have seen it coming and was just like, that bitch.
Well, we don't know the ins and outs of that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I feel kind of.
Well, he went. If you watch the interview, you will
I'm up
see.
here with my camera off, and y'all got y'all shit on.
If you was looking at your interviews and getting your information, you will see that he went into it.
Nigga, we all know everybody's side, though, nigga. You can't just take one side.
Yeah, now I'm about to go interview
It ain't
that
one
nigga
side.
bitch.
It's 2 sides. 2 twins. 2 sides.
The nigga say he from the west side. Well, goddamn, it must be 2 sides.
And you see how she started, you know what I'm saying, acting when his money got low.
Don't they all act funny when the money get low?
Yeah, he didn't. Now he didn't go. So the one bro, the big Charlo, he started talking about. He was the one like, nah, speak it, tell the truth, say it. But he didn't really want to go too much in depth of what he's going through with his ex and everything. He said, nah, you keep it real, keep it real. That bitch, that hating ass bitch.
Niggas don't understand what that do. Like, I got kids with this woman, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, but does she care about the kids?
It ain't nobody.
Bitch, it's about me, nigga.
There ain't nobody on the outside position to judge. Cause I gotta deal with this bitch. Combo over there trying to holler at that girl because she got on them regular clothes today.
She gonna walk off on me like that?
He said, "I know what you're about."
So you just gonna keep walking?
She said, "She knows you about, and you ain't about
That's
shit."
crazy. That's crazy. She just kept walking on me. Maybe I should have had my fake jewelry. I
Somebody
need to
get
go
a desk in a new chair, man.
But he talked about in the interview they spoke about, does he feel like he's missing out on his career? And he said, long as his brother has the belts, it's like he has the belts. Long as his brother is out getting it, it's like he's getting it. He said, yes, he still has a belt. Then they broke down the structure.
I don't know if everybody can cry on demand like I can, bro. So I don't know if it's kept or not.
But then he broke down the structure of the Lions only, because it was like, well, one started the company, but the other one's the CEO of the company. Because it was like, so what is he? You're like your is he like your what do you say? Is he like your Don King? Because every time you ask little Charlo a question, Big Charlo was answering. Like cut them off, like, no, I'm gonna answer this, I'm gonna answer this. So they got to ask him like, hey, why does he keep speaking for you?
Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you, man? Shout out to my boy Cooking with the Champion Heart, aka my boy E-Bone Capone, aka the chef, aka Eric. Hey, can I tell you something, Combo, man? I love you. So I really do. But I don't care about this shit, dog. I don't care about them niggas, man.
Damn, you don't care about the Charlos?
Nah.
I don't either, but it's boxing content. Sorry.
No. You know what I'm saying? No. You know, that's why I say I love you. That's what I'm saying. It ain't about you. It's about.
He's a hater.
It ain't about you. It's about fuck them. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
He's a hater for a living.
Listen, bro. I'm a broke ass Deontay Wilder fan, bro. So fuck him. You know, he was a little vulnerable, so I might give him a pass. But
they got something against Deontay Wilder.
That's why I don't like you half the fucking time.
They got something against Deontay Wilder. I might be a fan. It makes sense though. They're boxers, and he's the guy who's playing boxing. Like it makes sense.
How's he playing boxing? Come on, fuck you. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about some other shit, man. Because this motherfucker Combo get on my goddamn nerves. This is bullshit. That motherfucker think he's so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
You know hey, you know what? Remember how we say he looked like Bookman?
Yeah.
Watch cut it out. That ain't even funny. That ain't even funny no more though.
No, I know. I got some nuts for you.
Bookman.
I got an even better person for you.
Book him.
Damn.
Sugar.
I need to take me a nap. I need a evening nap.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you right now, boy. If this ain't Combo,
bitch, we gonna fuck. I'm just keeping it real.
But I did go past Smoke Page and show some love. You know, drop some knowledge, some Gary Russell knowledge.
You went over there and started some shit.
Well, I was in the comments. But can't nobody complain or argue because it's the truth. You know what Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Bud Crawford, Tank Davis, and Leo Santa Cruz all have in common?
What's that?
Why would you
They all ducked Gary.
Matter of fact, never mind.
They all ducked him.
Shout out to my boy Combo. Shout out to my boy Combo, man. Hey, you did your thing in this movie, boy.
Oh, get the.
Shout out to Justin Wilson, man.
Justin, what's up with it? Cool. You see Combo?
Yep. You one of the Lost Boys, huh? Combination.
Yeah, whatever.
They said Peter Pan and Captain Hook was out there doing them boys like the R. Kelly. So you better watch out.
My man,
Don't be
a
a Lost
hater
Boy.
for real.
Man. My boy Combo, man. Okay. So it's either Bookman so it's either him or Bookman. Which one you gonna take?
Pull up Bookman
these
again because
hands.
they the same goddamn height.
It's these hands. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They realize I got a whole wasp joint in there.
My boy Bookman.
What content you got for us, man?
This is all current events, and currently we are seeing that Combo look like Bookman, so enjoy the ride.
Everybody's a comedian.
There you go.
So who you think? I think he look more like other cuz though. So we got Bookman, and then we got bruh from Hook. I'm going with Hook, man. I'm going with Hook.
They do call me Captain Hook.
Hey, especially when he laughed. Hey, listen, when Combo laughed, he looked just like Tub Bud.
They do call me Captain Hook, so I don't know.
Hey, Tub Bud. Hey, you know when you laugh, you look just like him, cuz.
Don't be jealous, man.
Combo, you seen that video? Them 3 youngsters jumped on the school bus in Maryland and tried to shoot one of their classmates with the gun jammed.
Yeah, dummies.
They had a high point. Give Kevin his gun back.
Shout out, Kev.
I don't know what happened because it ain't jammed. It had to be a fire pin issue because they said they found shells on the joint too. So he cocked it back, and you know when you pull it back, it ejects the round that's in there. So they probably had some bad rounds.
He had a ghost gun, or he was scared.
The pin wasn't sitting right, right.
He probably was scared.
Yeah, the pin ain't sitting right.
That boy tried to get on.
I still get jealous. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a good fucking song, man. I still think you're beautiful, and everybody wants to taste. That's why.
Yeah, that's just life. Shooting people on the bus, that's part of life. That's part of your growing pains. Now, hopefully, the little nigga who they was trying to get up on them. To be honest,
let's just stop the violence. Period. How about that?
Man, you pull it out on me.
Violence.
You pull it out on my son. We gonna run you down. You got me fucked up.
Stop the violence, Combo.
You pull it out on my son. Okay.
Combo, man, you're a fixture in the black community now, man. You can't be out here. You're a celebrity now, man.
I ain't a celebrity.
Yeah, you are.
I ain't even got a fucking wrench.
When you huh?
I ain't even got a fucking wrench.
Fuck the wrench. You don't need a fucking wrench, nigga.
I ain't even got a fucking wrench.
You're a program manager with your mark ass.
Yeah. Man, when your next interview?
I told you to put a comment in the conversation so I can give you the wrench.
I was all in the comment section the other day.
Nigga, I wasn't ready yet.
Every time
Kyle's a
y'all
piece
piss
of
me off,
shit.
I'm in the comment section.
Go in
Every
there
time
right
he
now.
get in his feelings, he go to the comments.
Go in there right now. Go in there right now.
I ain't got time to be screaming and hollering at these motherfuckers.
This nigga Combo been acting real docile lately.
Man,
He like, can I talk? Are you guys finished?
ever since he was Jay, he been
Man, nigga want to raise his hand and shit. Nigga, you a gangster, nigga. You better motherfucking get up here and tell these motherfuckers what it is.
as soon as he lost Jay, he started acting funny. I still get jealous. I still think you're beautiful, and everybody wants a taste. That's why I still get jealous.
Shut your ass up.
You're so fucking beautiful, and everybody wants a taste.
Get
That's
that
why.
nigga his wrench.
Hey, mind your fucking business, nigga.
And hurry the fuck up. Next time, you shouldn't have never had a nigga waiting months for a goddamn
Shut up.
rent. Hurry the fuck up. Look at this nigga. Combo, I ain't gonna lie. If you don't get your wrench this time, you might have to fade this nigga.
I still get jealous.
Fuck you, take.
Shout out to the Rich members. Shout out
See,
to Justin
first
Wilson.
though, Coop
Shout
talking
out
crazy
to-
like I got one on his shit. Nigga, if I was a female, Coop would have been blessed me with one.
I don't think nobody
He don't
got a
like
wrench
my
on my
titties.
shit.
Is that a button-up T-shirt?
Hey, yeah, you know, it was.
What's
I don't
wrong?
think nobody got a wrench on my page,
So,
but I'm gonna give
My
y'all one.
boss, first of all, J-Dub, it didn't happen around Iverson Mall. It happened out Largo. That was like the Palmer Park area. But
DJ in the house, man. Let's talk about some.
yeah, so
some
my
MMA.
boss talking about I don't come to work dressed business casual because I be wearing black tees. So I found this. It's a black tee with 3 buttons. So business
This
casual. Fuck you.
motherfucker, man. Send his
So you
ass
can't
home,
be
boy.
coming in here wearing jeans and t-shirts. So today I brought me some New Balances. Oh no, these Nike what's these things? I put these on.
What the fuck are those?
Air Max.
Some 90s, some 90.
Oh, them ain't bad. Them ain't bad. Them ain't bad.
I use these to cut. I bought them to cut grass in, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna wear it to work. And
Have
wear
you
this
ever-
t-shirt.
Hey, Combo, have you ever left a can in the freezer, like a soda can in the freezer?
Yeah.
That's how them shoes look on your feet.
But nah, somebody told me you're not supposed to tie them up. I don't know how to lace shoes and all that weird shit. I'm a real man. I don't run around trying to be pretty.
I ain't tied a shoe in 20 years, but that's because I'm fat. What's your?
They told me you ain't supposed to tie it because it look funny. Like I said, it look funny when I tie them. So you're supposed to leave it. Whatever, man. I don't give a fuck.
Maybe a little bit. I still get jealous.
Shut your ass up.
Did they free that
I swear to God, Kyle, if you don't stop with this goddamn Jonas Brothers shit,
Man,
my nigga,
it's too early for niggas to be singing that shit.
my nigga, like,
Yeah. Shout out to Nicky, man. Shout out to my boy Nick Jonas, man.
He wanted
nah,
to be
we
a member
ain't
of the
giving no
group so
fucking
bad.
shouts out to Nick Jonas, nigga. That's what we not doing.
Hey, why you ain't on here screaming free Deontay?
Yo, what?
Water's out of jail, man. He ain't in jail.
He been out of jail. What you
That
mean?
nigga got a bag, man. He bailed out
They let that
2
man
seconds
out.
after he went in.
Yeah.
Black man get away with anything.
Man, like, it's one of them situations, like, nigga, like,
If that was Fury, they would have still had him locked up. If that was Andy, they would have kept him locked up. See how they treat man?
No, they would have been locked up because they ain't had a bag. Andy would have been sitting in there waiting for a lower bill.
No,
Wilder got that check.
they do.
nah,
They do.
nigga,
They do. They do. People.
I don't mind that because, and I mean, you know, if it's Rhode Island or some shit, I was like, nigga, what you doing? Nigga, it's LA. It's LA.
Right.
How many celebrities done died in LA, man?
Is he
To
really a
live and
celebrity?
die in
He's a
LA.
make-believe boxer.
A make-believe boxer? What?
Okay. I'm not doing this shit today with
It's not
Combo.
like he's Gary Russell.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this shit today.
I can't
No,
wait
I'm
till
not
he
doing it.
knock
I'm
Andy
not
ass
doing
out.
it. I see
Hey,
what you're doing, but I'm not doing it.
I'm
When he
trying so
knock
hard
Andy ass
too.
out, I don't want Combo to say nothing else.
He ain't gonna knock Andy out. He's scared of Andy.
But yeah, I'm not. We not giving no shouts out to Nick Jonas. I hope his marriage failed because I want to fuck his bitch.
Hey,
Damn.
shout out to Nick Jonas, man.
Damn.
Hey, shout out to Nick Jonas, nigga.
Well, first of all,
First of all,
like,
now DJ, I don't know what this bitch look like.
look up Priyanka Chopra.
Put it
What
in the
happened
back
at
chat.
St.
Put it in the
Casey?
private
I
chat so I
don't
can
know,
look it up.
man. You type in with somebody out Baltimore. I'm pretty sure they know what's going on.
Nigga, just since you such a fan, nigga, type in Nick Jonas' wife, nigga.
Goofy ass.
I forgot all
right
about
now.
Tank's situation today. I'm about to
That
look it up
nigga don't
now.
know how to Google nothing. He just be sitting there looking goofy.
You should be able to Merlin JW. You should be able to Merlin case search it. If you go to Merlin case search and he should be in the Baltimore City, you should be able to put in Javante, however you spell Javante Davis, and it should come up his charges and
that shit. Yeah. You can, man. If you care enough, you can go down to the city clerk and look up his paperwork.
Nah, Merlin, you can do that shit right on the fucking computer.
Yeah. I know. Here you had to go to the county clerk or the city clerk or whatever. And you just request it.
I don't even know how to fucking spell his name. G-E-R. There you go.
GERVONTA.
About that same time that thing kicked in, Adidas lost
4 hours ago.
$441 million after separating with Kanye. That's a lot of money.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean they thought they was gonna get rid of Kanye, like people like he don't have a cult like following. Believe it or not, there's people out here who actually believe Kanye ain't crazy.
Ain't nobody man, I don't care about what she's found.
Wow, that nigga just killed the game.
What happened?
A 16-year-old bought $27 worth of a coin, like Bitcoin, and that shit worth $8 million.
That crypto shit. I ain't in the cryptocurrency, man.
He bought it as worth $8 million. He just sold it and cashed out.
They said Javante Davis doesn't go to court till 2. He's not gonna see the judge until 2.
There's 2 out there, ain't it? What time is it out there?
It's 1:33. I don't like them late court days. Them late court days be the ones they take you in the back with.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
you're going
indeed.
to jail. You're going to jail.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. You gonna have to find a better picture than that.
You miss lunch and everything.
They got a castle in Canada for $14 million.
It's like niggas be going to work. Just go to Google Images, man.
She pretty. For a white
pretty ain't the word. That one don't even do it justice.
Bang.
Son, we need to improve on black and brown relations, man.
I know,
hey,
right?
This is why he got his chin music up and he puffing his chest, boy. Huh?
This is why he got his what up?
He got his chin music up and he pumping his chest.
His chin. I mean, I get the pumping his chest part. First of all, I can whoop that nigga so she's single. Oh man, it's crazy to have me a husband. You know, come here.
And I don't want no. I don't even want no diamonds. Really, I just want it to be like just solid gold.
Did y'all hear about the professional bodybuilder telling Devin Haney that he can take him in a fight?
Dummy. All Devin Haney got to do is move around for more than 5 minutes and he's done.
All that muscle.
Most of them guys are so blown up, man. They'll gas out in like 8 minutes. If that long. If that long, right. All that muscle. Takes oxygen to feed the muscle. All Devin Haney got to do is move around for a little bit and old boy will gas out and he can do whatever he wants to him.
Hey, DJ.
What, man?
Yeah, that's why he got his shit music company pumping his chest. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Whatever you say.
That's why.
Whatever you say. She changed that nigga whole swag. She changed that nigga whole swag, bro. Them niggas was the second coming of Hanson.
It's all right though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm hating. If anybody hear it in my voice, yeah, I'm hating.
Hey, it's not his fault that y'all hover. You know what I'm saying? Y'all mean no disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean disrespectfully.
A fair amount of disrespect at that.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck them pretty boy ass niggas. Got our black women.
I don't.
Listen,
fuck them.
Cause she's sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants a taste. That's why, dog. That's why.
Hey, do y'all think his middle name is Bryant?
Who?
Tank. Javante Bryant Davis.
What?
I'm looking up the case for y'all.
Nigga, we don't know that nigga middle name.
Come on, man.
Oh.
Hey, we got oops up, side your head. I said oops up, side your head. Oops up, side your head. I said oops up, side your head. Oops up, side your head. I said
that John Tucker came to the group.
What's up with my guys?
Hey,
what's up, man?
You gonna live a long time. God.
Why? What happened?
I said, I was like, damn, I ain't seen him yesterday, man. Where your raggedy ass cousin at?
Fuck you, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, go to ESPN.com and pull up the boxing schedule. Let's see if we can find us a fight.
I can tell you right now what we got.
Hey, ain't Canelo supposed to be fighting soon?
Unfortunately.
He's got unfortunately. So
who is he fighting?
They don't want to talk about a Mexican fight.
He fighting some
a victim.
Some hot dog cook.
Who said a victim?
First off, today is one of the greatest holidays in American history.
Man, no, it's not. It's not even an American holiday. This day, right, man, bro. This day so annoying to me, man. I hate things about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a Brent today. I'm really these past couple days, bro. Like I hate these fucking days. I hate May the 4th because I'm not a Star Wars fan. I think Star Wars is the most overrated franchise in American cinema.
You gotta fuck with Mandalorian, bro.
I don't fuck with none of it. It's stupid. It's stupid to me. It's stupid.
Watch the Mandalorian. Give Mandalorian a chance.
Hey, Coop. You can't trust a nigga that don't like Nick Jonas anyway.
Listen, I don't know anything about Nick Jonas. All I know is the Mandalorian is fire, but all the rest of that shit is trash. But Mando fire.
Hey, they didn't even update this though.
You got Disney Plus, DJ?
I'm not watching Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, I found it. That nigga got 14 traffic violations.
Yeah, he crashed to somebody's drunk.
This
nigga keep trying to get DJ to go to this Stockton fight. Like he didn't tell him 10 times he ain't going to that fight.
You really think I'm gonna fly across the country to see Johnny back, my nigga?
Anybody want to go up there?
You trying to go to the fight next weekend?
Javante Davis at Court Road 523 in Courthouse East on 111 North Calvin.
What's up, man?
You trying to go to Stockton to the fight next weekend?
To the what?
To the fight.
Who fighting?
Some nobodies, but we can go to an event and see what we can see. We really can go to the midget. We really can go to the midget wrestling event though. Like,
Hold on. Stop. So
I'm going to that.
We're making that a weekend. Hey, we're gonna make that a weekend. Matter of fact, cool. We can do the wrestling on Friday, and then we can go to the fight in Stockton on Saturday. Make it a weekend.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm off on Friday. And Saturday I gotta be to work at 10, so them weak ass fights will be over by 10.
Cause you're sexy, beautiful, and everybody wants to taste that spot.
Man, throw down, man.
Chill out, B.
Jealous.
Hey man, you gotta skip this song. We tired of hearing it.
Sexy, beautiful, and
Y'all know nothing else?
taste that's why.
Justin Bieber whooping the Jonas Brothers ass.
Listen, bro.
He ain't
got a better song than Jealous, goddammit.
Who?
Sent they at now, man. Coop, don't entertain that. Don't entertain that.
Man, that nigga.
Don't entertain that because Justin Bieber about ended these niggas' career by himself.
Shout out to Justin Bieber, nigga. Because my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. I never thought that you and I were wrong. That was the joint though, I ain't gonna lie.
When you tell a bitch my mama don't like you and she like everybody, that gotta hurt your bitch feelings.
Tell a bitch you thirsty, please grab a Sprite.
That whole album go.
And listen. Now this is what we dig. This is it right here. Though. I ain't gonna lie. We got Big Baby Anderson. Look at this though. You got Tiger
Who the
Johnson.
fuck want to go to Ohio?
That's where I'm going.
You just want to go because your partner on the card.
Hey man, I'm fucking worried about where I'm going, motherfucker.
God damn. Fucking Tokyo, the moon.
Why do y'all
go
have
to
to cuss
Tokyo
so much?
Fuck it. Let's go to Tokyo. You know what I mean? Let's get some passports together. Let's go to Tokyo.
Yeah, they said COVID ain't a thing no more, so we can definitely go to Tokyo.
That wasn't where it happened, my boy.
It's all over there.
No, that was the Kung Fu virus.
The Kung Fu.
Shut up, man. God.
Flu, dog. Hey, I don't give a damn what nobody say, bro. I want to make a montage of all the shit that Donald Trump has said over the years, bro. The nigga is fucking hilarious, bro. The nigga told us the niggas with the tiki torches, it was vain to be had on both sides, bro.
DJ Trigger, old Star Wars is cool. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm tired of old niggas telling me that. No, it's not. I understand. Like, no, seriously, no. I'm for real, man. Like, because I think this shit's stupid. Like, okay, so dig this, right? So y'all destroy the empire, or so you thought. Then the empire strikes back. So you kill it again. And it keeps coming back. Like, how many times
are you saying it's herpes?
It's roaches.
It's roaches.
That's where they got the
right. So you thought you killed the nigga, but you didn't kill him. But then again, you did kill him. It's just he's sending messages from the grave to his disciple. And it's like, nigga, like, come on, dog.
Hey, my little brother, a big Star Wars fan. He would be sick right now.
I'm not a hater, bro. The shit's just not good to me.
Hey.
The Mandalorian.
Kevin Hart, you gotta understand, bro. I got a bunch of friends who are nut deep in this shit, right? They love it. One of them's even dressed as a stormtrooper for Halloween a couple times. Another guy's a Jedi. He been to Comic-Con with this shit. Like I understand all the characters. I understand what's going on. I know the storylines, right? Like the new ones, they taught me into watching all Kylo. I thought Kylo Ren had an opportunity to save this fucking franchise, but all he did was bitch about how, oh my God, Daddy doesn't love me, and I'm trying to live up to my granddaddy Darth Vader, and I'm gonna be greater than him, and fuck that. Nigga, let's kill some people. You really bought that shit. Let's kill some people. If the force was so fucking strong, then there wouldn't be like how many movies has there been The Last Jedi? But somehow, some way, we keep finding The Last Jedi. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to agree with DJ. That shit is trash.
This shit, I'm sorry. I don't like it.
There's a shining light over there.
Hey,
I don't like it, man. I'm sorry.
DJ.
Shout out to Money for being the guy who gets a new BMW and crashes it the same day.
Nah.
He got what?
That's the force. The force is with him.
Money crashed his new car already.
Yeah, Champion Heart, because it's the same movie. I know when I'm being sold the same movie. And somehow, some way, because these my partners and I love these niggas, and they keep talking me into watching the same fucking movie. Like even with
So
even
DJ, you seen
it? Even with Captain Phasma, right? She's supposed to be head bitch, stormtrooper and shit. You mean to tell me some average nigga some average former stormtrooper could take her out in the first movie with no resistance? Like it was one of the shortest fights ever. Like, no, if she's supposed to be head bitch, goddamn stormtrooper, like there's no way some fucking grunt which is who Finn was in the movie John Boyega, which I'm not a fan of John Boyega's acting. I think he got the acting range of a fucking panda, but it's there's no way a grunt can take her out that easy. I don't give a fuck who it is. So they just miss me with certain shit, man. It's like, ooh, let's make more shit blow up, and it'll distract you from the fact that this fucking movie trash.
Let's clarify this. I didn't crash it. My nigga crashed it.
Hey, you hella low, Coop.
Because he on the phone with Money.
So your nigga. So you gonna blame your homie for?
That nigga always doing that shit. Hey, I'm gonna say it like this though, DJ. That disrespect to that song, "Jealous" though, is gonna get you hurt, man. I'll tell you right now.
You ain't gonna hurt a nigga over the Jonas Brothers now, goddammit.
We squaring up, nigga.
Yeah, but they just started playing the. You know it's
so I agree, DJ. Yeah, the new ones is trash, man. And I felt, and what really disappointed me, I don't understand. Like, I get it. Darth Vader was a good character, but I felt like they could have went deeper into it with Kylo Ren, especially after he killed his daddy, Han Solo. And that's right. You bring Harrison Ford back to play Han Solo after 40 years, which I get it. He was frozen. He really wasn't dead, but somebody who stays frozen for 40 years, don't they die? He's like, I'm sorry. I be expecting some shit to make. I get we gotta fluff shit up for TV.
What about Captain America?
But I be expecting shit to make sense. But I'm like, I'm not into Star Wars, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You be hard on the motherfucker, DJ. I ain't gonna lie, boy.
Because I like good TV.
DJ,
and good movies.
Try 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. If you don't like it, I give you $20.
I tried. I watched the entire first season.
Okay, well, you're in it.
I watched the entire first season. Did not move me. Even with Gina Carano fine ass in it. But yeah, Power was absolutely sensational.
Power was amazing last night, man.
Oh man, it was goddamn, son. That ending though.
Yeah, the ending was crazy.
Yeah,
talk about it because this nigga Kyle will wait till Sunday to watch the goddamn movie. I mean, the TV show.
Nah,
because he wants to lay up with Babe and rub his chest and watch it.
Right. I told that nigga, grow a sack, watch that bitch, and act surprised when you go back and watch it.
Hey man, listen, I'm an honest guy. All right, Let me say this.
You're not honest. You're a piece
I knew.
of shit.
Listen, I knew Effie was gonna fuck Kane from the jump. I was telling John that shit the whole time.
She did that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, she
All I
wild,
wanted to
bro.
know was how long she
Man,
was gonna take.
They defrosted Captain America. You still like more.
DJ.
Listen,
The worst part about that is they didn't show Drew getting fucked 15 times. Effie and Kane fucked, and it just went to bed and came back on. Come on,
right. Even like they tried to and see Kyle. I wouldn't. Who? First of all, I wasn't gonna say that much, but but yeah, man, they showed us like 2 pumps in the grind with Diana. But yet we can see Drew getting railed out for 5 minutes. Like,
Bro,
my nigga, like,
you gotta see his boyfriend whole ass, DJ.
Right.
Come on.
We ain't got to see not one nipple out these women, but you know, we can see niggas whole hairy asses out here.
Hey, Kane dirty Mac the fuck out of Tariq,
we
bro.
haven't seen no titties this season.
No. Tariq was done with that bitch, bro.
It's still though. He still was dirty. He didn't have to do that shit.
Kane is not Tariq's friend.
Episode, y'all ain't gonna have nothing to worry about.
hey, listen. I don't know all of it.
He gonna kill her, cuz?
I just know she's gonna fuck.
No. Cool. Don't say nothing. Yeah, hey, champ. I just, once I see it, I just kind of like fast forward a little bit, and then I just keep pushing.
Hey, you know what's funny, bro? Tariq, Monet really wants Tariq to be her son, and not neither one of them other niggas.
And Kane see that? No, Kane's just stupid. Kane is impulsive. Kane is not a thinker. He do shit off of impulse. He do, he is. I said from the first episode of this goddamn shit, it's like Tariq finna have to murder little Bobby Brown.
Yeah, definitely.
I tweeted that out when I was first watching it when it first came out, and when Zeke brought him to the house, and I saw how Kane and Monet was operating, I was like, yeah, Tariq finna have to murder little Bobby Brown, and especially after Kane tried to press him, it's like, yeah, you ain't got to try to scare me, Kane. I'm cool, all right. He was like, nigga, I don't fucking know you. It was like, you seem kind of hot to me. Not as hot as your Uncle Frank. Boy, I fucking holler. Yeah, but your Uncle Frank's a fucking rat.
And everybody knows it but you.
Kane jealous of everybody, though. Like, even Drew, he's so mad at everybody.
Drew's starting to piss me off, too, though, bro.
Hey, and Mary J be on that nigga ass. Don't you even start trying to think, because your stupid ass can't.
Right. She know her child. She know he's stupid.
She know that nigga stupid.
He do impulsive shit, Kane. Now, he's getting better, but he do impulsive shit, bro. And we don't need impulsive acting in this business that we're in this thing of ours. Tariq is a thinker.
Right.
Braden is a thinker.
Tariq is Ghost Jr., bro. Like, for real.
Braden is a square man.
He's
Braden about that. Braden about that life. Braden could have done anything. He likes this.
Exactly. He just enjoyed that shit.
He's just not a killer. He's just not a killer, man.
Because he wouldn't let Kane. He wouldn't let that nigga Kane talk him into doing shit. He would be moving on his own.
It's always one of those square kids though that get turned out into the street shit, like, and be wanting to be a part of the shit and don't got to.
Yeah, like, he didn't have to sell dope, but he was like, I'm good at this shit, man. Like, I can do this.
Braden remind me of Max.
Who said that combo?
But see, this is what separates Braden, right? Braden is willing to take whatever come with it. He's just not a killer.
All right.
Hey, but
that man, Braden ain't told on nobody. He ain't flipped on Tariq.
Got his ass beat.
Braden got his ass beat
several times, right? Hey. Braden down for whatever. He just ain't no killer, man.
Hey,
but
his
uncle
Tariq
really
is the biggest joke, though. Like, bro, you had no business doing none of the shit you doing, bro.
Bro,
None of it.
that's how them kids be though.
But
You
it
know,
shows you one bad
everybody
choice
know
goes a long
kids
way.
like that, bro. Who parents was with the shit, and now they claim the neighborhood their parents was from, and you a trust fund baby. You don't even gotta be like that.
Shout out to Devin Haney.
He is.
Oh wow.
He ain't lying.
Cal about to kick him out about that.
You said what?
Cal about to kick him out about that comment about Devin Haney.
Who said something about Devin Haney?
Man, shit is real. He said some real shit.
What?
I said it be them kids that be living in their parents' footsteps and shit.
And then
And then
Devin Haney
Combo
a
said,
studio.
"Shout out
Devin
Devin
Haney a
Haney."
studio gangster.
We will not tolerate any Devin Haney disrespect on this channel at all.
Disrespect
Nigga, I
to
ain't
say
say
the
it.
truth.
Combo said it. We just laughed, man.
Baby, what you doing, baby? Why do you keep taking off the charger? Man, this girl, dude, she keeps saying her iPad dead, but she keeps taking off the charger, man. This kid.
That's why you need to put it up high and charge it, man. Stop letting her take it off the charger, goofy.
Nah, nigga, she need to be on this so she can so I can be on this live stream.
Listen, man, you gotta let that thing get at least 50%. You know, kids gonna keep taking it off the charger as soon as it come on.
You at the crib, Coop?
Nope, I'm on my mama house.
Oh, okay. I was gonna bring this iPad to you.
On my mama house.
My
Sitting in
mama
the driveway.
like you and she likes everyone. I never thought we'd ever grow. Hey, how did you feel about that last bare knuckle event, DJ?
It was cool.
Just cool, wasn't you? Want to fuck with it?
No, I spoke about it last night. I enjoyed the fights. You know what I mean?
Are
It's
you
just
more of a technical fight like her DJ?
I told Mex, and like I've been telling Mex,
brawl?
right? And I've been telling y'all, it's always been the people who were fighting. It wasn't the concept of bare knuckle boxing, because I don't think MMA should have gloves. All you got is that thin layer padding on the knuckles. Get rid of the gloves. Why we got gloves on and you can kick somebody in the forehead? You know what I mean? I think your shin is harder than your fist, so I don't mind, the bare knuckle shit. It's just, like I said, the first event I watched.
What happened to DJ?
Shit, he probably either got a call or something like that. Something happened.
Now you got this motherfucking Jonas Brothers song stuck in my goddamn head.
As it's supposed to be. You know why it's supposed to be?
Why?
Cause she's fucking beautiful and everybody wants to taste. That's why.
Cuz, what you got going on this Friday,
I
cuz?
still get jealous.
Shit, about to leave work and shit.
I turn my
Slide
shit
home.
music up.
I'm supposed to
Today
go
that
to the
nigga's
movie.
T-Rail birthday.
Oh, for real, what y'all gonna do?
Shit, I ain't doing shit. That
I
nigga
need to
live in
go to the
Sassoon. I
West,
ain't
man,
driving out there.
Hey,
and
oops.
check on my cousins,
Can
man.
you draw these sharks for us, though, my brother?
You said what?
Can we get these sharks made or what? What are we doing out here?
Hey, it's a finish slicker. It ain't that he necessarily be trying to claim the streets and shit. It's just my nigga. We like it's cool. You're a great fighter. Be that. But
Who's a great
all that
fighter?
tough guy shit, you ain't like you're a great fighter. You're a great prize fighter, sir.
Oh,
Be
you
that.
talking about Deontay?
Nah.
Chris
But
Colbert?
I never see Haney pop his shit. I only see his daddy pop it. So
Nah, Dev popping shit too. Dev
Every once in a
definitely be
while.
popping his shit.
He
See, I
pops
be
his
on,
shit to
man. I'm on
lesser
Twitter,
people.
bro. I be seeing this shit.
Oh, you be reading.
well, he is
Yeah,
an Oakland
Devin
nigga,
say
so
it, bro. Do y'all not hear the shit?
He an Oakland nigga, so I could expect that.
Nah, he don't know. It'd be his father. That's why I say that's his father. But with Cal, I think it was Cal.
Y'all hear Bill? No, y'all hear Bill Moore?
Made sense. But what Cal said made sense. You gotta understand, like he's not just the trainer; he's also the promoter. So sometimes he's talking like a promoter. So you,
I don't mind Bill Haney, bro. Like I think Bill Haney is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. I don't get mad at Bill Haney when Bill Haney talk. I think Bill Haney is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Whether it's his trainer, whether it's his promoter, above all else, that's my son, and my son can fuck all y'all niggas up. Like,
and he's supposed to big up his son.
Right, above all else, like I don't understand the hate. I don't understand the hate that Bill Haney get because he doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Yeah, my son will fuck you up. Yeah, my son will fuck that nigga up.
The thing is because he's in the business side of it and he's in the training side of it. It's like, come on, man. You know you sound crazy. You know this can't happen. Like I feel like it's too many.
But am I supposed to say my son will lose?
I feel like Combo's a fucking hater, bro.
No. What I'm saying is,
I feel like if he was white, Combo appreciate him more.
No, I just said he should have had. I feel like he should hire. What's the baller brand father people? LaMelo LeVar father.
LeVar, nigga.
Yeah, hire LeVar as the promoter, and he can talk that. He gonna talk it. He gonna sell everything, and that way it won't be so much pressure on.
I think Bill Haney's doing a great job right now.
Doing. Yeah, but I just feel like, man.
Hey, Cowboy, Ed Sheeran just dropped a new album. Ed Sheeran better than the Jonas Brothers for sure.
Ed Sheeran?
Yeah, you know I can't say the nigga name. The ginger nigga.
Ed Sheeran is a thief, nigga.
You know, Ed Sheeran just won that case.
All right, sir.
He just won in court, nigga. Fuck Marvin Gaye family. Them niggas always.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, cuz
Marvin Gaye family always trying to sue somebody though, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, they had every right to, cause that shit sound. And he performed fucking "Let's Get It On," the song that sound like the his original song on stage. That's proof right there. That's proof in the pudding.
Nah, well he won in court, nigga. So yeah, man.
That's because he's white. That's because a bunch of combos.
Nigga, they sued Robin Thicke and Pharrell, and they won.
Nigga, you said Robin Thicke and Pharrell. Nigga, Robin Thicke was talking to Paula Patton. Nigga, he's more black than nigga. He been here.
Nigga, Ed Sheeran be in the hood with black people all the time.
Nigga, you're not even saying his name right. What are you talking about?
Ed Sheeran, the redhead. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Ed Sheeran. That's all you're.
Ed Sheeran. Sharon is Karen.
Thinking now, baby, we found love right where we. Hey, great fucking song.
Got the best wedding song in the last 20 years.
Oh wow.
That.
Last 20.
Last 20.
Let's think on that. Cause
take me into your loving arms.
Somebody just came out with a wedding song recently.
Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Come on, man. That's it.
I don't know, boy. That her and
Champion Heart. See, this is where you know I agree and disagree at the same time because the blurred line shit like they definitely ripped that off, but what be getting me right is when these older artists be coming back because one fucking piano key was played in that. The same piano key could be played in the song. Oh, he stole my song.
That nigga said, wait a minute, he played the piano for 2 seconds.
Right.
Just like I did in my song.
Bass line. He stole my song. Wait, hold on, man.
What was Blurred Line supposedly sampled again?
I know I can hear the song in my head. I don't know.
Post that last comment, man. Which I think is baloney. But post that last comment.
Yeah. They now Blurred Lines, him and Pharrell, like they definitely, and they even got T.I. in that too.
Hey,
because T.I. they sued everybody on the song.
but I'm gonna say this though, man. I'm gonna say this, man. If they had a bunch of combos on the jury, that's probably why he got off. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta see what song they was talking about for Ed Sheridan or whatever this nigga name is.
I think it was Thinking Out Loud. Hey, but I think her and Daniel Caesar got the best wedding song these days.
Best part? Nah.
Best part go crazy.
Best part is hard, but not better than Ed Sheeran and he got some shit.
You know, man, the only thing me and Karina disagree on, bro, is fucking Adele. Adele is fucking great to me. I fucking love Adele.
Amazing.
I fucking love Adele, bro.
Never mind, I'll find somebody like you, bro. That's my shit.
That ain't even look, my song from her ain't even that one. My song is how the shit. Damn, I'm singing this shit in my head. I can't get it out. But man, that fucking song, dude. One and Only.
I don't think I heard that.
Listen, if y'all ain't heard One and Only from Adele, do yourself a favor.
Adele can fucking sing like a motherfucker. Shout out Rich Paul for cracking that.
So come on and give me a chance.
Rich Paul
I'm the one
knocking
you
that
can
down.
walk a mile to the end time. Yeah. Adele go crazy, bro. Adele is a national treasure, bro. For real.
Hey, OG Sheldon, man, get these soft ass niggas out of here, man. Get these soft ass niggas out of here, man.
Adele shit. Adele be blowing though. She can blow, man. She's bad motherfucker.
I love Adele. I think Rich Paul need to hurry up and get her pregnant.
No, for real.
Well, she got more money than him, so I don't know. She might not want to get her pregnant.
He need to marry her and get her pregnant.
Yeah. She might not want to get pregnant though. She might not want to.
Hey, Rich Paul is the ultimate hustler,
She
bro.
do not
Like
got
that
more money
man,
than Rich Paul. I can guarantee you that.
that man went from selling jerseys to LeBron, nigga, to a super executive. Like,
yeah, he's the man.
That's a hustler right there.
Hey, so DJ, did y'all cook on the Bivol Duck Fest yet?
The Bivol Duck Fest?
Yeah.
No, because I like I was saying, man, I'm not gonna down talk. Shh, hey, baby, be quiet, okay? I need you to be quiet for me, okay? All right, cool. I hadn't talked about it because I really don't care about his fight this weekend, and he said he's going back up to 175 to fight Bivol again because he don't want no excuses, which I think would be a terrible decision for him. At this point, man, is for me at 168. I think he should. I think he should have the defender vacate at this point. But the WBC for sure is not going to strip him.
No, they trying to make Bivol fight him. They won't sanction the fight with Beterbiev. Even though, got to put this fact out there. Even though Bob did send Bivol a contract, and Bivol and his people turned it down.
Yeah, and they probably turned it down because he was probably notified that the WBC not gonna let him fight for the belt.
Right. That's what I think too.
So and the baby, relax, okay? I love you too. So the thing comes in because Bivol told him. She like every time I start talking, she want to talk too.
She having a ball.
Yeah. She's standing right in front of me every time I start talking. She starts talking. You ain't funny, man. But what was crazy is Bivol said. Bivol at one point said the only way I'd rematch him is if I could come down to 168, take his belt. So, I'm paraphrasing what he said, but he was like, "Yeah, I come down to 168 for undisputed," and he was like, "Okay, cool." So he can't come down to 168 for undisputed now because he can't fight for the WBC belt. So
no, that's not true. That's not what it is. Is he can't fight Beterbiev for that belt? He can fight Canelo for that belt. Just
You're
like
right. You're right.
Can fight, just like Beterbiev can fight Callum Smith but can't fight Bivol. Same shit.
I don't like I don't get that. Is the hypocrisy in it is why see shit like that why boxing has taken a back seat to the to MMA. You know what I mean? So
exactly politics.
It's like that it's like, oh man, he's from Russia, even though Bivol ain't lived in Russia and God knows how long, and neither has Beterbiev, which is why they let him keep his belt in the first place. Yeah, yeah, Champion Heart. She in here having a ball, man. Every time I start talking, she just look dead at me and start talking over me. It was like, hey, chill. But she know what I'm saying to her though. She understand. But yeah, it's one of them situations, man.
Yeah, Mauricio trying to flex his muscle and make that dude fight Canelo. That's what he's trying to do.
Man, and I don't understand why he don't flex his muscle and make him fight Benavidez or Morrell.
Well, Morrell's not in his sanctioning body. Morrell's in the WBA.
Well, yeah. Make him fight. Yeah, why don't you make him fight Benavidez? Man, like I think Canelo's only defended them belts one time since he's won them. No, twice. He's defending them twice.
Against Triple G, right?
Against Triple G, and he's defending them against John Ryder. So Triple G had never fought at 168 before, and John Ryder's John Ryder. Yeah, we understand what's going on, but y'all not about to try to sell me salt and tell me it's sugar. You know what I mean? So
actual factual, brother. Actual factual.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm not what's going on, L-Dub? Like I said, that's why I'm not gonna shit on this fight this weekend. It's like this is for Canelo's fans, his diehard fans, the ones who gonna ride with him no matter what. This fight is for them. It's not for everybody else. And so I guess we'll see what happens in the next few months. But I want Undisputed at 175, but it looks like that's not gonna happen. Yeah, L-Dub, we were talking about that earlier. I think Combo looked up something where it said he wasn't going to court until Tuesday. Is Combo still on here? Nah, Combo gone. But yeah, this is what I've been waiting on. No, I'm talking about the Undisputed titles, Tony Manzano. Shout out to Tony. I'm talking about the Undisputed title. He defended against Triple G and he's defending against John Ryder. So, well, yeah, and when everybody was trying to say, you know, Tank was ducking and he was doing this, he was doing that. I mean, that sounds good, but at the end of the day, he should be fighting Devin next. He should be fighting Devin next. Well, shit, we don't know if Tank going to jail or not. And I've been saying that the whole time. Like, we don't know if Tank gonna have to go sit down because he already pled guilty and he's just waiting to be sentenced. From my understanding, he already pled guilty. He's just waiting to be sentenced. So
the consensus is 90 days.
See, that's what I was like, man, look, and the reason why I wasn't so sure that he wasn't going to jail, bro, they sat Floyd down 90 days. I think Floyd was supposed to do what, a year and end up only doing 90 days? Or was he supposed to do 6 months and only did 90 days?
6 months.
Yeah, it was. I remember he didn't do the whole time, but I remember he went and sat down for about 3 months, and then came out and fought. What was it, Robert the Ghost? I think he came out and fought Robert the Ghost. Come here, baby. So yeah, man, I just it's like, man, let's just wait and see what happens, because if Tank go to jail, I'm pretty sure Devin's gonna want to keep fighting twice a year. Tank's already got his 2 fights in. Shakur's only got 1 fight this year, and Dev's only got 1 fight this year. So, you know, it all depends on what happens with Tank and his sentencing, man. I'm not just quick to call them individuals ducks, but Jose Ramirez is a duck, was a duck, and will forever always be a duck. Come on, baby. So, hold on, who we got in the back? Where Kyle at? L-Dub, Kyle. L-Dub, Kyle. For sure. Yeah, man. But whether whenever it starts, we got to see what's gonna happen with that, Dub. Me and you done talked about this several times. I want to know. I want to see whether or not this man going to jail, bro. Like that is a real possibility. I don't know what the laws are in Maryland when it comes to hit and run, but everywhere else, man, that's pretty serious, man. Especially if people were injured. So Anthony Manzano said, DJ and Sheldon, is it a bad sign when Joe Goosen didn't even show up to the press conference after the fight with Ryan and say his game plan didn't? I mean, I don't know what's going on with that. All that whole thing was kind of weird. And then you got Oscar and Bernard making weird excuses as to why they didn't show up. That whole situation was kind of funky to me, because you see these before and after pictures of when, before the fight and after the fight. I mean, the same people that was with Tank before is the same people that was with him after. Even though he was the victor, people would expect it to be like that. And Mayweather didn't have to be there. And I hate how people tried to twist that around. Mayweather didn't have to be there. Just like he wasn't at the I don't think he was at the Rolly fight. I want to say. No, it wasn't the Rolly fight. It was the Hector Luis Garcia fight. He wasn't at that fight. So the fact that he's still showing up, even though Tank don't have any legal ties to him, is major, man. So I'm sorry. Who I have in the background? But yeah, salute everybody in the chat, man. Kyle, you still here? Or you busy? Detroit, what's up, man? It's Cinco de Mayo. Everybody out here today around these parts celebrate Cinco de Mayo. So all that means to me is I'm gonna stay in the house because everybody messed up off tequila shots. everybody drinking. So I'm in the house, man. I'm in the house with it. I hate Cinco de Mayo. I'm gonna say I hate it, but it's one of them annoying holidays that people just outside for no reason. Got black people talking about, yeah, I ain't married, I'm Maria today. Oh, what? Oh, really? Okay. All right. I ain't Charles, I'm Carlos today. Oh, okay. You go out there, drink your Modelo's, get your tequila shots. I'm in the house with it because y'all be getting DUIs here pretty soon. Same thing with I live close to Talladega Super Speedway here in Alabama. I'm probably about 20-30 minutes away. So whenever it's race weekend, I stay in the house because you got people coming in from out of town, drunk as hell, don't know where they going. And it's a heightened police presence because they know people from out of town are here, drunk as hell, and don't know where they going. So I stay in the house with all this stuff, man. I'll be glad when it's Detroit is my show. Hey, man, listen.
You been around and took over, DJ.
Man, see that's why you gotta watch Kyle, man. You gotta keep him engaged.
Hold on. Let me say something. Let me correct y'all niggas.
Nah, get your ass back out of here.
Hey, let me correct y'all real quick though. This is DJ show. You know what I mean? And I'm glad this big head motherfucker came back with a vengeance. God damn it!
Don't do it. Don't do it, T-Sir. Don't do it, T-Sir.
I'm ready to go.
Don't do it, T-Sir.
I'm ready to go. I put Coop as an admin I don't know why his shit ain't just popping up. Like he ain't just coming straight in.
I don't know.
Have y'all ever heard of Emmanuel Augustus?
What's on right now?
Yeah, the Drunken Master.
Yeah, you know he whooped the shit out of Mayweather, low key, back in the day.
Floyd said that was his toughest fight.
Yeah, but it wasn't no ass.
Hey, he whooped the shit out of him, bro. He ain't never got hit like that. That nigga was swinging like Maidana damn near.
Come on, bro. Oops. I don't want to have to throw you out of here, man. Come on.
Hey, do what you gotta do. I'm standing by.
Here come the shits. No, let him live, Kyle. He said what he said.
What do I gotta do? You can't threaten me and not expect me to just do it. You can't threaten me with a good time.
Oh shit. Hey DJ, you see he's salty about that.
Yeah, Kyle will throw you out the club, man.
Oh shit.
You really want it? You really want to get thrown out the club? Mention the champion from Omaha and the champion from Dallas. Bro, I'm so like at this point, man, I wish like I don't care to hear another debate about it. Everybody at this point, we've been debating it for about what 4 years now.
I say three solid years.
I say about 4. I say you go back to really about the 2019. You know what I mean? Even though they had fights, even though they both had fights that year and shit, but I say go back to 2019, right? That's when I go back. 4 years, right? Everybody's had countless debates. We know where everybody stands. It's until they walk into the ring, I ain't gonna believe they fighting no more. And Kyle, you know.
Hey DJ, what's up, man? It's been a while.
Uh-oh. What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh yeah, no, and DJ, I agree with you. This is where I'm getting I'm not even, if this fight actually happens, I'm not even excited for it anymore. Like
oh no, if it happens, I'm definitely gonna try to go, or I'm definitely gonna buy a pay-per-view. But it's just as far as talking about it, and as far as trying to guess when it's supposed to happen and when it's gonna happen, if it happens, it happens. That's why I'm at that. That's why I'm at with it. But yeah, I still have the same interest for it. There's been so much emotion and
no, as a casual fan, I'm not as excited as if it happened earlier. Is what I'm saying. Like if all this bullshit didn't happen before, like all this BS politics of them accusing each other of trying to back out of the fight and stuff like that, I'm not as excited for the fight as I want to be because of all the stuff, all the waiting for 10 years and all this BS politics in between the 10 years that's been dealing with Crawford and Spence and stuff like that. Is that the fight you're talking about?
Well, we don't mention the names. And if you do mention the names, we got to have you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Small timeout.
Yeah.
Well, I got you combo. Hold on. Yeah. So
but you understand what I'm saying? With those two guys, we had to deal with all these.
Got to put you in the back.
Peruno was going on.
No, that was a good fight though. Emmanuel Augustus and Mayweather. Even like I said, even Mayweather admitted he was like, "That was my toughest fight."
That was his toughest fight. Yeah, he said
yeah, man. He was swinging from all over the fucking place and doing. Hey, that dance bounce, bankhead bounce shit he was doing. That shit was wild. I ain't never seen that in boxing ever.
Check this. Do you know he took all those fights on short notices as well as he was on crack?
What?
Yeah.
fight
like
Floyd said
Emmanuel
was the
Augustus,
toughest for him was actually Madonna. The
no,
Madonna fight.
You listen to Floyd said it. He said this toughest fight was Emmanuel Augustus. He said that's the fight he learned the most in.
No, in terms of adjustments during the fight, actually, not learning from it, but in ring adjustments, he said was Madonna because of the awkwardness Madonna fought with. Do you agree with that combo? That fought was. It seemed like it took till the end of the fight for Floyd to adjust to that fight.
I would say.
And this is coming out of Floyd's mouth.
I hear you, but I'm biased when it comes to Emmanuel Augustus. So
Oh.
I'm just going, rather just not say nothing at all because you can't catch his. There is no timing. There is no like you don't catch. I can see him saying Madonna because Madonna is a big name. People will hear it and recognize and say, "Oh, Madonna." You say Emmanuel Augustus, but who is that? And if you look at the two styles, Madonna couldn't. No. I would fight Madonna any day before I fight Emmanuel, and that's before he became Emmanuel Augustus. And then was he born? He was born Emmanuel Augustus, and he changed his name to something else.
Emmanuel.
He started getting his he took on his stepfather's name because he started getting himself clean.
Wait,
somebody in the comments said that he had no power.
Augustus?
I feel like Madonna had power.
Yeah, Madonna. Yeah, no, and to me, the one fighter I like that I wish did more was the guy that was forced to retire because of like his injury. Like it was a big fighter that his. It wasn't Madonna. He used to talk a lot of trash, but after that one loss, it wasn't the same for him. It's not what's his name. It's not Prince Nassim. It was the Hispanic fighter. I forgot his name. He used to talk a lot of trash, but he lost to Floyd, and his career was screwed up after that and stuff like that. Do you know who I'm talking about, Combo?
That's every Spanish fighter that he fought. That's all he did is pick him up and drop him down.
God
no, I'm talking about No, I'm not. This guy retired because the Floyd loss screwed up with his psyche to the point where he wasn't the same after the Floyd fight. It wasn't Madonna. I know that. Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz.
Yeah. You talking about the youngster? See, he's so trash that we forgot about him.
But no,
the guy who became
Victor Ortiz is like really. He's supposed to pan out to be something, huh?
Yeah, he was one of Oscar's first fighters. I think he was sponsored by Oscar. Signed him as one of his first young fighters to be in Golden Boy.
He had fighters before that, so I'm not sure.
No, I'm saying younger fighters. I'm talking about like younger fighters that were coming out of the amateurs, not veteran fighters that were already established. I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, I got you on that.
Victor was one of his first young fighters coming out of the Olympics. I think Victor was an Olympian, right? I thought wasn't Victor an Olympian combo, or am I thinking of someone else?
Hold on, I'm doing two things at one time. I'm literally trying to see what was the disposition on Tank's case as we talk. Because he went in court today at 2:00. He went in today at 2.
Oh, Tank?
Yeah.
I think Tank's next fight, he might move up to 140 to fight, what's his name, Subriel Matias.
It's not saying that the case is closed. It's saying that he's still in trial.
No. What I'm saying, if this fight, if he doesn't go to jail, if this thing that he's just doing probation ends up that he's not going to go to prison and just do probation, and stuff like that, I want the next fight for him to be against Subriel Matias at 140.
Nah, I want his next fight to be Devin Haney, but that's just at this point, I don't know. But y'all, it's like y'all keep saying trial. I thought he'd already pled guilty. It's like, so it shouldn't be no trial if he already pled guilty. So I'm lost right there.
No, he pled guilty, but I'm saying if it ends up just being that he has to serve probation instead of
I get what you're saying, but Corrales too. Who's you talking about? Corrales too.
Oh, Diego. We were talking about there was a young Hispanic fighter that Floyd screwed up his psyche after the loss.
You don't got the ball in there.
Oh, Victor Ortiz, but that was Victor Ortiz's fault. You wasn't getting your ass whooped, and then you decided you was gonna headbutt him, and you want to hug him 4 or 5 times, tell him you sorry. No, we already hugged once, man.
Somebody said Cotto was a tough fight for Mayweather. I disagree with that.
Cotto was a tough fight for him.
How? Who did Cotto fight before? Who did Cotto fight before he fought Mayweather?
He fought Calzaghe. He fought Calzaghe, I think.
No, he won that, right?
Nah, I know he ain't beat Calzaghe. Calzaghe retired undefeated. If I was thinking, no, that's the 168 Calzaghe, so it couldn't have been him.
You talking about Joe?
No, I think Cotto moved up to 160 for one fight because I think one of his titles allowed him to challenge Calzaghe for one of his titles at 160. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Chico wasn't the same either. I don't know. That's one of the things I have to look up. But I remember he beat the shit out of Cotto out there in that damn paint. I just watched that fight a couple weeks ago. It was a tough fight before it clearly won the fight.
Yeah, no, and DJ, you brought up MMA earlier. I just got in an argument with a friend of mine, a heated conversation, and we were talking about the best middleweights or the best light heavyweights, and he said John Jones would have wiped out the early middleweights. Do you agree with that?
Yep, no question. You talking because we talking about the Anderson Silvas
No, I'm talking about in the tournament, like before they had the standard middleweight classes where everybody would fight each other no matter the weight classes. He said he would have dominated.
I mean, yeah, because John Jones is a physical freak. He's 6'4", long arms, great wrestling. Like, even back then, man, nobody was fucking with him. You look at what he did to the guys from that era.
I don't think he would dominate. Honestly, I disagree. I don't think he would dominate. I don't think he would sweep, dominate in a fight against a prime Ken Shamrock or a prime Dan Severn. I don't know why people think that. Dan Severn was a beast.
First of all, he would smoke Ken Shamrock. No problem. Would have smoked him, right? Dan Severn would have got smoked too. Prime Ken Shamrock would have got smoked by John Jones.
I don't think so. I do not think so.
That's fine. You see what Hoist Gracie did to him, Mark. You see what Hoist Gracie did to him, right?
How about Hoist? Do you think he would beat a prime Hoist?
John Jones beats everybody.
So you name John Jones is like the Gary Russell of MMA?
No, John Jones fought. Gary didn't.
Solid burn.
That was a good one.
Shut that shit right on down.
John Jones, people are forced to fight him.
Yes, John Jones is a freak of nature. Like, I don't think people bro. And he uses, unlike other people, John Jones does not give up his reach unless he absolutely wants to. And he had this thing.
Yeah, no.
And he had this thing earlier in his career, and he still does it. at different times, but he had this thing where he would fight people where they were strong at just to prove a point, and he dominated the fight. Okay, you're
the one
great.
guy that would give him serious issues in his prime would be Emelianenko, Fedor. I think Fedor would give John Jones serious issues.
And I think Fedor is too short.
And
ain't nobody gave John Jones no issues, man.
that nigga's on that juice too.
Bro, and Kyle, I'll say this. Kyle, I'll say this, right? This is why I love Pride Fighting so much. Everybody was on the shit. And Fedor was still smoking them. So, you know what I mean? That's why Pride Fighting was so good. If anybody, I suggest y'all go on YouTube or go to the UFC Fight Pass, get you some Pride fights. Watch them fights.
Honestly, I think the one guy, because of he's a little bit taller and has a.
I think John Jones smoked. I think he smokes Crow Cop. I definitely think he smoked Nogueira, because you got to be like these specialists that fought back then, whether you were just a kickboxer or you were just a jiu-jitsu guy that might have had a little boxing. Like, John Jones is a complete fighter. And
I think the one guy that gives him serious issues maybe
smokes a lot of them older heavyweights.
How about Skyscraper?
Smokes him. Easy. Out wrestles him.
Okay.
Out wrestles him and strangles him.
Captain America.
Come on, man. He smokes him like a Billy Blunt.
Randy Couture? What do you mean, Randy? Are you serious?
Randy.
Come on, man. Randy Couture was fighting.
You guys are just being fanboys now. You're not giving enough respect to Randy. I think Randy gives him serious issues because Randy's an elite wrestler and he's a black belt jiu-jitsu practitioner too.
Nardy Nard, what's up, Nardy?
But a couple of leg kicks and Randy's gone. Randy's not gonna be able to get inside of John to hit him, and he's not gonna be able to take John down, man. So it's not about being a fanboy. It's when have you ever seen anybody take advantage of?
Who's the guy that knocked him out? I thought someone knocked out John.
Hold on.
Never.
Who's the guy that beat him for his title? Like,
nobody ever beat John Jones, bro.
What are you talking about? I thought John lost his title in a fight recently.
Never.
He's only lost in disqualification, right?
That's it. That's why he's the GOAT.
Not necessarily. I wouldn't go that far. I don't think he's the GOAT. He's a GOAT in his division, but not overall.
He's the GOAT of the sport.
Who's better than John Jones?
There's a lot of heavyweights that had more consistent title reigns.
Who's better than John Jones?
Okay, I'll give you Crow Cop.
I don't even know who that is, bro.
Who is that
Who
guy?
the fuck is that guy?
Mirko Crow Cop? What are you talking about? You don't know the Russian guy that fought in his prime with a Fedor?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Hold on. Did you just say Crow Cop?
Yes, Crow Cop.
The same Crow Cop that got iced by Gabriel Gonzaga. That Crow Cop.
I'm talking about prime Crow Cop, not the one that we saw got knocked out.
Who is that guy?
Mirko?
Never heard of him. Where's Mark Nash when you need him? Never heard of him.
That's just disrespectful.
He was a great heavyweight. He was a Croatian kickboxer. One of the scariest individuals at that time.
He sounded mediocre to me.
No. He was really good. But John Jones would have fucked him up, because he had no wrestling. But he had this thing. He knocked out a lot of people, and his thing was, what was it? Right leg hospital, left leg cemetery. You pick which one you want.
Yeah, and I've noticed John has people. You think John
Crow Cop had no wrestling. Crow Cop had no wrestling, man. I watched how Nogueira out-grappled it. If Nogueira can do that to him, so can John Jones. And that was prime on the shit Crow Cop.
Okay. Nogueira?
Nogueira's hands didn't work. Great grappling. His hands just didn't work that well.
Gonzaga?
Bro,
Gabriel Gonzaga?
Easy work. Bro, a lot of them older heavyweights would have been easy work for John. Even Brock Lesnar.
What?
Even though Brock was a freak of nature too?
And I watched Brock get picked apart and beat the fuck up by Alistair Overeem and Cain Velasquez. I watched him get picked apart and beat the fuck up. Hell, Overeem, Alistair Overeem, when he was on the shit, that might have been a good matchup. But then again, Alistair Overeem's chin don't work. So
yeah, John can knock him out with one punch.
And he had no wrestling. I think people be forgetting John Jones only stands because he wants to. Anytime he decides that he's done playing with his food and he wants to take you down, there's nothing that's gonna stop him from taking you to the ground.
Okay, I got one. How about a prime DC?
The same person you beat the shot of?
Twice.
Bro, you just reaching out. Hey, Tony, you reaching, man. You reaching.
I don't mind. I don't mind him reaching. You reach. Look. You reach, I teach. I don't mind him reaching.
Okay, I give up. I feel like I'm dealing with fanboys of John Jones, to be honest.
How, bro? Dude, even your favorite fight, even the people you said are the GOAT, they tell you the GOAT. So how the hell can we?
Well, wait a minute. I never heard that out of. I really don't think Ken Shamrock would call him the GOAT.
Bro, Ken Shamrock got his ass beat by fucking Kimbo Slice, bro. Come on, man.
Kimbo? What? Well, yeah. That was not a prime Ken Shamrock. Ken was out of it by the time he fought Kimbo.
And I watched Ken Shamrock get strangled by a guy he outweighed by 30 pounds.
Who? I can't remember.
Royce Gracie.
Well, Hoist is a freak. Hoist, yeah, Hoist was just like, that's another guy. Honestly, that's another guy that I think doesn't get enough respect by like this generation of MMA fans because they didn't really see him. Do you agree, DJ?
I disagree because a lot of people give him the credit for introducing jiu-jitsu into the MMA world because a lot of people really didn't know about it back then.
The guy.
Yeah,
no, I'm talking about fans. I'm talking about younger generation.
I'm not
anybody under 20, 30. Talk about anybody.
No, he definitely gets his respect. People put him on the Mount Rushmore. It's kind of like one of them things of, younger generation of sports fans now probably didn't see, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar play, but they still give him his respect. It's one of them things.
Okay. I think the one.
Ken Shamrock was so blown up, man. By the time John got his hands on him, it wouldn't have lasted long.
Yeah.
Like John Jones was 6'4" and fought at 205, and naturally. So you're talking about a guy, even in them open weight tournaments, when guys didn't have to weigh in, right? Where there was no weight limit. You're still talking about a guy that's walking around about 6'4", 240 pounds, 84-inch reach, got great wrestling, good striking, uses every bit of that 84-inch reach. Wasn't a lot of guys walking around back then with 84-inch reaches that had great wrestling. So a lot of them guys he would have smoked back in that tournament.
What? I honestly, for me, the guy, we always give Hoist the the credit for introducing jiu-jitsu to the sport, but I think a lot of people forget, not because he didn't really compete in the sport, but if it wasn't for a guy like Bruce Lee, I don't think traditional MMA would have existed, to be honest. Do you guys agree? Or am I giving Bruce too much credit, DJ?
I mean,
Like Bruce Lee, like the Kung Fu fighter.
Bruce, the actor Bruce.
Yeah, he's talking about Bruce.
Not the actor, the legend.
Yes, Bruce Lee, the martial artist. Yes,
You
him.
called him an actor, man. He's more than that.
Nah, Chuck Norris put them hands on him though.
Man, Chuck Norris ain't put hands on shit.
Nigga, Chuck Norris ain't got it like that.
Nigga, I'm telling you, nigga, everybody knows that, bro.
Everybody
Chuck
don't
Norris
know
put them
shit.
things on him.
Chuck Norris is lying. So is Steven Seagal.
Chuck Norris's ass
Just
is
like
like
Steven Seagal, bitch ass. Steven Seagal is trash too. That nigga don't know how to do none of that shit he be talking about. But he do be breaking his foot off in them actors' ass when they be shooting them shots.
The only honestly,
Jackie
besides
Chan is the
Bruce,
one
the
I
only
fuck
guy
with.
that I felt that was authentic was maybe Jean-Claude Van Damme, maybe. Was
Michael
the
Jai
only
Jackie
White.
Chan.
Hey, Michael Jai White got the hands.
Oh yeah, Michael John White, Jackie Chan, and John. Not John.
Jackie
Jet
Chan
Li
ain't got
get
shit.
who I heard.
That man.
Shit.
I heard Jet Li get busy.
Jet Li.
Yeah, him too.
Jackie Chan ain't doing this shit like that.
No,
Jackie Chan
Steven
is all that
Seagal.
stunts. What do you mean?
No. Steven Seagal is legit. Steven Seagal is legit, man, and it's just that the martial art that he's a master of, which is Aikido, it's not practical in today's society because it was developed to like disarm people when they had a sword and you didn't have one. So he's
Drop the
actually
link for Dash to come up here.
he's actually an Aikido master and one of the I think he's one of the only Americans that have actually been able to go over to Japan and teach it. So he's legit. It's just that when you compare him to somebody like a Michael J. White, who's a master of Kyokushin and Tai Chi, and Taekwondo, it's not the same. But he's right. He definitely used to hurt in stunt doubles, man. He definitely used to punch him in the face. And the one guy who he didn't try that on was Michael J. White.
Exactly.
I think people overrate.
No,
honestly,
none of them got nothing on Billy Blank.
Billy. I think people, a lot of
The
Chuck
man
Norris
said Billy
fans, I
Blank.
feel overrate him. Do you agree, DJ?
They say Chuck Norris put them hands on Bruce Lee though, bro.
Al, drop the link in the chat.
In that movie, really? Are you talking about during when he was in Enter the Dragon? Really? I think Bruce let him get a few shots in purposely to make Chuck Norris look good, because I really don't think Chuck would have been able to get hands on Bruce otherwise.
That was big smart.
So let's be honest. I don't think in real life. I don't think if they fought in real life, taking away the movie, I don't think Bruce would even allow him to get Chuck to get hands on him. To be honest, Kyle.
Yeah, Cabo said Billy Blanks. Shout out to Billy Blanks, man.
Wait, Billy was an actual martial artist? I thought he was just a workout guy.
I know it, but you guys don't really think about him when it comes to the actors, though. So, Kyle, did you drop the link?
Is that the nigga that did Tybo?
He driving. He can't drop no link.
What are your guys' opinions on? Oh, I have a current actor who's a martial artist. What are your guys' opinion on Scott Adkins?
You talking about Boyka?
Yeah, Boyka. Yeah, Boyka.
Boyka?
God damn. Somebody inside the microwave. DJ, is that your shit?
Is that Kyle?
Is that my shit?
No, it ain't your shit,
Sound
cuz
like
I think that's
somebody's
Kyle.
driving. Somebody who's driving.
Hello,
That's
can you
what it
hear me?
sound like.
Was that me? Was that me?
No, it wasn't
Nah,
you.
it ain't you.
It's gone now.
Yeah,
Hey,
Jackie.
man,
For me, Jackie really doesn't get enough respect because of the other martial artists, Asian martial artists that were coming out at the same time as him, like Jet Li, and them get more respect than Jackie and stuff like that. For some reason, I don't know
Kyle, is
why
somebody
people.
backstage?
No, I'm in here now, but I don't think any of them should get no respect. Only people when people look for a kung fu artist that they respect or some like great martial arts master, who we should be thinking about Khabib. We should be thinking
What's
about
up?
John
What's up,
Jones. We
y'all?
should be
What's up?
thinking
What's
about
up?
Connor. Because
You
these
said
dudes are
you
the
Man,
real.
it's been hard.
These are the
Y'all welcome
real
to the
Bruce
show.
Lees. Yeah, thank you, brother. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yep.
what's going
no,
on,
we can
brother?
hear you. No, but Jackie said he's a black belt in kung fu. He's a black. He can teach classes and stuff.
It don't really matter because whatever art that you want to say that he's better in, like let's say we was just gonna have a kicking match. There's niggas in the UFC that would outkick the shit out of any kung fu master that you could think of that would just they wouldn't even. You know why? It's not because they're just better, or it's just because they actually spar. They actually fight people. They actually use techniques that work and throw away techniques that don't work because they actually fight for a
Right.
living.
See, exactly what you're saying is why Bruce Lee was ahead of his time, because that's what he did during that era of those point type fighting
He
tournaments.
fought.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
fought, but he didn't fight. Like it wasn't like a known thing back then to
Well,
box, to wrestle,
right.
to grapple while
This is why
striking
he was
all at
ahead
the
of his
same time.
time, because he
Nowadays,
did training like that. You know what I'm saying?
true,
This
but
is
nowadays,
right.
I
Yeah.
get what you're saying, but
Nowadays, schools
Now, what
don't
about
do that. But during that era,
Bruce
no, I'm saying
Leroy?
nowadays they do it better. Like nobody, like Bruce Lee couldn't beat like a top 50 person in the UFC. Like he probably couldn't even beat like a good MMA amateur. Like they'd probably beat
well,
the shit out
no,
of him. Like
I
it's
wouldn't say
nothing they
that.
could do.
I wouldn't say that. During that era, even Jim Kelly, he said that all those guys that during that era that would have baked. I don't know how old you are, but during that era, there were big top guys in the martial arts. Then you had Joe Louis, you had Mike Stone, you had Chuck Norris. It was another cat, I can't think of his name, but Jim Kelly said that he said, man, this
Bruce
dude.
Leroy.
Yeah, but there was okay, but there. I get what you're saying, but there wasn't
Right.
like John Jones walking around. There wasn't
Of
Conor
course
McGregor
not.
walking
We're
around.
talking
There
different
wasn't
eras.
Khabib.
We're talking different eras. You
These
see what
sort
I'm
of
saying?
guys. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
These sort of guys, these John Jones, these Conor McGregor, these Khabib Nurmagomedov, these guys are truly the best fighters of human history altogether. Like we could probably catch them niggas. We could grab a Spartan from ancient Rome, and these niggas to hand, they would fuck them up like bad, and there would be nothing they could do about it. These guys are bigger than fighters have ever been. They're stronger than fighters have ever been. They're healthier than fighters have. I mean, we got modern science to help these guys out. You feel me? I mean, a lot of these niggas done failed drug tests, so
Right,
I mean, that's another thing.
right. But
So I mean, we
you
got
got to understand the type of training that Bruce was doing was unheard of. He was ahead of his time. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He was doing grappling when that was not what was happening. You know what I'm saying? During that time, that's what I'm saying. He was ahead of his time. The way he lifted weights and trained, he was ahead of his time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his stuff is used today, but from what he done. You know what I'm saying? Bodybuilders admire Bruce Lee's physique. You know what I'm saying? Because of the type of training that he done. You know, you have fighters who are actual fighters that actually admire Bruce Lee's technique and style because of what he was doing. He mixed boxing with Western martial arts, and that's his style. Jeet Kune Do came from that. If you watch his movies, you see the Ali influence. You know what I'm saying? You see where his stuff was more street orientated type stuff because that's how he trained. So he was ahead of his time. But I get what you're saying. You know, cats today.
So I got an interesting question for you guys.
Yeah.
Who in the modern boxing world reminds you the most of like a kung fu movie? Like, damn, that guy looks like he's doing like some fancy extra shit. I got two fighters that I want to name, but I want to hear what everybody else's answer is.
Yeah.
What fighter today makes you think of kung fu?
I would say the Spider Silver was one, and another cat. He's retired.
You said boxing or MMA?
I was talking boxing, but I get you can.
Oh,
get
you were
MMA
talking boxing. Okay, I'm sorry.
Because MMA correlates with it.
Oh, you were talking
They
boxing.
actually are doing kung fu because in MMA they actually are like there's actual kung fu practitioners in MMA.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So boxing, who do you got for boxing?
Who do I got?
Yeah, because you said you asked questions, so I'm assuming you have an answer for two.
Yeah. So I got two.
I got Shakur Stevenson, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's a few. It's a couple.
So
I think number one, the person who reminds me the most of like a kung fu fighter is Jaron Ennis. The way he can just like control an opponent and blast out of nowhere and hit you with some crazy shit that you never even seen coming, or shit that you rarely see other fighters do. I have to say one is probably Jaron Ennis, just because of the speed and the athleticism and how sharp he is. Y'all ever see Roy?
Martial artist.
Yeah, that was like what's his name? That was like Zab Judah. You know, his dad was a martial artist.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Boots' dad was a martial artist. I didn't even remember that. You guys are right.
Yeah.
I would say
and that's why y'all
Cruz and Gary Russell Jr.
Wow, that's crazy.
Kick his ass out.
The explosion, you know, one hand. He was like like in the karate movie where you got one arm.
What you say, brother? We can't hear you.
Yeah, you went out.
Yeah, he's not here.
Oh.
Damn. But I mean, another one is I think Benavidez. Like Benavidez is honestly, I'm kind of black, so I mean, you know, I gotta put Boots in first. But if I was gonna be honest all the way, Benavidez is probably. I think Benavidez is the best fighter in boxing, probably.
Yeah, Benavidez.
So.
Nice. Yeah, Benavidez is nice.
I just the way that Benavidez puts his punches together is it's a work of art. Like I can't think of a fighter ever really who puts their punches together better than Benavidez. I can't even think of one. I mean, maybe Sugar Ray Leonard, but like he don't do it as consistently. Boots like Sugar Ray Leonard will shoe shine you sometimes. Benavidez will shoe shine you for an entire fight.
I think Benavidez is overrated. He's good, but I see a lot of flaws that can be exploited in his style.
See, this is because I like to do a lot of boxing analyzation, and you're right. I mean, there is Benavidez has a lot of flaws. The only problem is I hate when people say that because what fighter doesn't have a lot of flaws? They all have a lot of flaws. It's impossible to be a perfect fighter. They all have tons of flaws. Even
but
Shakur
his flaws are
like
able
constantly.
to be. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You're saying that his flaws is more able to be exploited, is what you basically saying, right?
Yeah, just like we just seen with Ryan.
All right. I would say that's probably not the case, just because it's not like Benavidez is a dumb fighter where if you catch him doing something, he's just gonna keep doing that, like Ryan. He's not like Ryan where you can keep hitting Ryan with the same shit and he'll never make an adjustment. Benavidez is the type of fighter where if he sees you catching him with a certain thing, he's gonna be like, oh, okay, he's looking for that. And then he's gonna specifically give that thing to you so he can punish you for it. That's the sort of fighter that Benavidez is. And when you're that smart, when you can make that many actions in the ring, you become an impossible fighter to fight, despite his slow feet, despite him crossing his legs, despite him just coming in kind of not in shape for a lot of fights. Despite all that, his IQ is just so high, it allows him to kind of get away with shit, and he will continue to do so because even he's aware of the mistakes he makes. Like if you ask Benavidez, like okay, if you ask Benavidez who his favorite fighters are right now, he's not gonna name Mexicans like other Mexicans. When you ask Benavidez who's your favorite fighters right now, he says, I like Gervonta Davis, I like Jaron Ennis, I like Shakur Stevenson. Because if we're being real, Benavidez is cut from that same sort of IQ cloth that they all have. He has that same shit. And that's why I like him so much, because he's a real fighter's fighter, bro. He's sick. Just the stuff he be doing, I don't know. But shit, I don't want to hog up all the time. Somebody else talk. I don't know. I feel like I'm hogging it up.
No, you all good, man.
But yeah, that Jaron Shakur Stevenson, of course. I don't like Shakur because he can't punch, and he be this is what's gonna get him hurt against Tank.
Elaborate what you mean he can't punch. I want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying by that.
Yeah, definitely elaborate on that. I don't get what you're saying there. Elaborate on that.
As in, you could see Shakur throwing a punch with the intention of hurting his opponent, but he's still hitting with the inside of his glove. He's still not turning his body all the way over. He's still not really sitting down on the shot and exploding into it. It's like everything he does is a probe. That's what I mean. And that's why he doesn't really hurt people, because Shakur's an amazing athlete. If he threw the correct punching technique, Shakur would be knocking niggas the fuck out easily, but he just doesn't. He don't really know how to punch like that. I mean, there are genetics play into it as well. It's not like truly all Shakur's fault, but he could be a lot more powerful than he is. Right?
I would say that he telegraphs. He sits down on the punches a lot, but I think it only comes when he's comfortable and he's going in for the kill and he's aware that this guy's no longer going to hurt him, so he gets to place it and starts to sit down. But as far as when it comes to like the way he punches, I would say the fact that he punches the way he does, I do foresee hand issues in the future. As his strength comes in more and more, he's going to have hand issues.
Yeah, because he's not really turning his knuckles over and shit. That's probably what you're seeing.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I see exactly what you're saying, and you're right. That is going to lead to hand injuries, and then he won't be able to knock anybody out. His fights will go the distance of him out boxing. You know what I'm saying? If those hand injuries do occur.
Right. And another thing I don't like about Shakur is he's so defensively smart. But when people see that Shakur is good defensively, I don't think they can notice like what's wrong, which is the constant pulling straight back and then ducking off to the back foot. That shit gonna get him hurt against Tank. Now I'd assume that he would be able to like know not to do that against Tank. I think he would. But just the fact that he does it so often, like I was watching a Jermell Herring fight like not too long ago, and it was like almost everything that Herring did, any sort of probe, any sort of feint, any sort of time he gave Shakur anything, it was like Shakur had in his head, I'm gonna duck down, or I'm gonna step straight back, or I'm gonna pull straight back. And if you fight Tank like that, you're gonna catch a big straight left and get hurt seriously bad, because Tank is not the sort of person you can like make the same mistakes over and over and over against and not get clipped and knocked the fuck out for. And then I don't think the only thing I think is wrong with Tank, I think Shakur would be able to hit Tank so much that Tank would probably get discouraged. I think that's what could happen though. Like he's just able to control Tank so well and set him up so well on first contact that Tank really has no time or even the patience or the confidence to even be able to hit Shakur. That's what I get worried about. Because when Gervonta do that stupid shit where he starts shelling up and then just letting people hit on his guard, if he does that against Shakur, oh my gosh.
I think Shakur's style, just like it's hard to speak about Shakur's style because we haven't seen him really. I don't think we've seen him at his full potential yet. If you get what I'm saying, we haven't seen him have to be the best Shakur for 10 rounds. We've seen all these other fighters have to be the best they can be for 10 rounds. Shakur has had fights where he had the ability and the opportunity to take rounds off and understanding that, hey, my back is not up against the wall the whole fight. We haven't seen him in a situation where he's been frustrated. I also give a lot of this
Right.
credit for a lot of these fighters that they're coaches. They're not only can the fighters make in-fight adjustments, the coaches, they actually make in-fight adjustments as well. A lot of these coaches and trainers are getting out-coached completely. They're not able to
Right.
give them the help that they need to adjust or to get to the next, okay, we see this is going on, we need you to give levels. We need you to, like, I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
corners where they just look completely just lost. Like, oh, well, keep the game
Yeah.
plan.
And see, that's another thing. That's why Boots is in such a good position, and why I think Boots is truly going to be the best fighter in the world in the next few years. He has like 3, 4, 5, like probably 5 really, really intelligent coaches around him who really know what they're talking about. Like he has a lot of coaches around him. Those Philly gyms, man, I'm trying to tell you, those Philly gyms that's where it's at for the next couple of years. You're gonna see a lot of fighters from Philly coming up, I think. Because if you ever watch they shit, like I be on YSM Sports Media channel all the time, and he like be posting just random pad work and mitt work from different coaches and fighters and shit, not just Boots. And from what I see, like these coaches just really, really, I mean, of course, it's certain niggas who know a little bit more, like especially like the YouTube analyzation type niggas and all these kind of guys. But these guys know a lot in those gyms, and it's kind of crazy what they're able to show these fighters and how much they're able to improve. Because that's really what makes a great fighter. It's not like being athletic or whatever. It's being coached well. Because you can be athletic and suck. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, look at Blair Cobbs. Bro's athletic. He got great footwork and all that other stuff, but he just don't know how to fight.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's one thing to be athletic. Like I said, you can suck. The thing is that having a proper coach around you to let you know when to make adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you coming back to the corner and they keep telling you doing the same thing and it's not working, you need to get rid of that. You need to get rid of that coach.
Right.
That's why I think what's his name? Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach is overrated. He has good fighters and they're athletic and they're able to get the job done. But Freddie Roach is definitely overrated, man. I've seen fights where he didn't tell his fighters anything, just keep doing the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, damn, man, when is he gonna say do this, do that? You never hear from him.
Yeah. See, Freddie's a little bit before my time, so I don't really know. I got into boxing because of Boots, and then that's when I learned a lot more about fighters and stuff like that. But I do know it's a lot more intelligent coaches nowadays than it was in the early 2000s and the 2010s up until like relatively recently. Because a lot of the fighters in the 2000s, I don't know, like they sucked, man. It was like Floyd and Roy Jones, and everybody else was just kind of because like nowadays, think about it. Like how many, like not saying Floyd's skill level, but how many Floyd-like talents do we have nowadays? Like if we talking pure athletic talent, it's like 20 of them niggas. It's like a lot. It's like I don't even know how many. You can't even count. It's niggas who are as athletic, who can do all the probes and all the feints and do all this fancy shit that we don't even know about, who's just fighting in the gym, not even going pro yet. Just because I don't know what happened. I guess all these niggas on steroids or something, but it's crazy how the number of athletes in the sport just like exploded.
Well, I don't think I've seen other fighters that have mastered that shoulder roll like Floyd has. He does it so well to where it's so frustrating and it's so deceiving. You think you can hit him and you can't. I haven't really seen that in a lot of other fighters.
That's why I said talent level, not skills. Like I just mean like purely athletic talent, like not like how skilled they are. You know, there's very few fighters who are as skilled as Floyd. I don't even know. Like, I could think of one. Like, okay, like if Benavidez and Floyd were the same size, I could see how Benavidez could beat Floyd because of like certain defensive habits that Floyd makes that are like really, really bad against a fighter who knows what they're doing. It's a lot of times Floyd fought people who were kind of retarded. I'm not gonna lie to you, and that's why the second Maidana fight. I was in here earlier when y'all was talking about it, but no, not the second, but the first Maidana fight. The reason why Floyd got hit so much is because Floyd just has the habit of, like, whenever you do something, just like Shakur, I was talking about earlier, he has this habit of just ducking off to one side, and that's like his main line of defense. If you catch him in your space, if you catch him on the line and he's not trying to move off the line and he's trying to box right in front of you, his main defensive habit is, I'm gonna duck down to the right. And Maidana knew that. So he's just like, okay, I'm just going to probe you. And I know you're going to duck down if I do anything to you. So I'm just going to probe you. And as soon as you go down, I'm going to hit you with an overhand right. Rinse and repeat. And he did it all night long until Floyd adjusted
It
late in the
wasn't.
fight.
It wasn't like the punches behind the head and the low blows. Wasn't none of that.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That is the punch behind the head. If you duck down, you're legally allowed to punch someone in the back of the head because that's the
No,
only
bro.
legal target.
He was doing illegal stuff the whole fight.
That's what I'm talking about. The thing where you're saying he's punching him in the back of the head, that's because Floyd is ducking over and presenting the back of his head. That's why the ref didn't call it. Because it's like, if you're going to lean over to where the only place he can hit you is in the back of the head, how am I going to call him for hitting you in the back of the head? It's literally all he can do to you. But I mean, Maidana is a dirty fighter. Don't get me wrong.
What about the low blows
That
stuff?
wasn't. I don't remember the low blows being a huge factor, but I mean, like I said, Maidana's a dirty fighter, so I believe you. Maidana's definitely a dirty fighter.
I don't see a way in God's green earth, if they were the same size, same dimension, same shape, even the same person, that fucking
hey, that was
David
funny,
can beat Floyd.
Even the same person.
It's just
Uh,
the temperament.
well, you might be right
IQ.
because Floyd. No, it's not the IQ. It's the foot movement.
Floyd's
That's the
IQ
only
is
reason.
out of this world compared to David's.
No, it's the foot movement. The only thing you can give Floyd over Benavidez is the foot movement. That's all you can give him.
It took Benavidez too many rounds to catch Caleb running in and out.
Yeah, but why did it catch him?
Floyd,
and then once he couldn't move around, what happened? Once Caleb couldn't move around, what happened?
Yeah, once his tank got depleted and he was tired, then he was able to take advantage of that. Floyd, I hate Floyd.
Saying.
I really hate Floyd. Floyd will make it. He will use your style to his advantage. As much as I hate the guy, I'm like, if it's only one fighter that I'm a hater of, and that's Floyd Mayweather. And it hurts me to give this guy this credit, but his IQ he's retarded. So, he's like the Rain Man.
Wait, don't you hate Deontay Wilder too?
No, I don't hate Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate him. I hate Floyd. Like, he's a fucking retard.
All right, so listen. I believe you. Like, I think you're right. Floyd probably would beat Benavidez, but it's not, because if I'm gonna be real, and this might sound crazy, as far as like straight up, right up and down, I'm in front of you, you're in front of me, and we're gonna box and see who can outsmart each other and land the biggest shot right in front of each other, or at least I'm not gonna make an effort to run away from you at certain points. Then Benavidez is like oodles of magnitudes more intelligent than Floyd. And I know that sounds crazy, but if we talking straight right in front of each other, boxing, sitting on the line and boxing, Benavidez just has too much. He uses too many different weird sort of counters from too many different places. His hand speed is too crazy. He's too good at punishing whatever head movement, however you want to move your head.
Go back and watch an early Floyd Mayweather fight. That's exactly what he did and how he fought.
That's even worse.
And he punished him.
Then he's just jumping in. Then he's just jumping in with hooks and shit, and that's definitely
no. I'm talking about the way that you said they would stand in front of each other, and they were just fighting, and they're making each other pay for mistakes and misses. And Floyd had, he's really good at illusion of range. He's always right in range, but never really.
Bro, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Yeah, you blanked out.
I'm sorry. I said he takes one step and he's out of range. Not like Pernell where he slips and he can just slip and make you miss. Floyd will have you throwing thinking that you're in range just for you to figure out that you're way out of reach. And he had the power and the speed to make you. I hate that guy, but he did at the beginning of his career have the power and the speed to make you pay, which caused him to have the brittle hands because he was pounding on guys.
I get what you're saying, but at the beginning of Floyd's career, he had a lot of tough fights, right? Like he had a lot of fights where he was going guts and glory, but that's kind of what I mean. Like earlier in his career, he was a more athletic fighter, but he was a dumber fighter. He was a dumber fighter by far. He kind of got by on his athleticism alone, and when he got older is when he really became the technical wizard that we see him as. Because when he got older, yeah, that nigga was smart as fuck. No, I'm not sure even now if there's a fighter even at 147. I'm not sure if Boots could beat Floyd, and I'm the biggest Boots fan in the world. And Boots has every advantage over Floyd, but I'm still not sure if Boots could beat Floyd. But it's not because of how good Floyd is at boxing on the line, which Floyd is amazing at boxing on the line, but of how spry and fast on his feet that he was, and how quick he was to punish you if you overextend while you weren't at the correct range. Floyd could move for 12 rounds straight, and anytime you take a step a little bit too far, he's gonna pop you with a left hook. He's gonna pop you with a jab. He's gonna pop you with a right hand. And it's kind of like a nightmare matchup. Like I can completely leave your space whenever I want, but I can also completely step into your space and hit you whenever I want. So it's kind of like damn, I can't touch this guy. I can't even get close to him. My skills don't even matter because I can't throw a feint. He's 3 feet away from me. So how am I gonna feint him?
With that said,
and that's
you
what
know
so good.
that Boots don't have, well, from what we've seen, Boots don't have the ability to.
That's exactly why I said I don't know if Boots could beat him. That's exactly why I said.
So he don't have the ability to adjust his IQ isn't there. And I hate to say what Floyd does with a lot of his IQ isn't there. It isn't.
It's not his IQ. It's the lack of foot speed. Like Boots is kind of like a black Canelo almost. Like he's a little bit sharp on his feet, but that's not really his game. His game is to outplay you right in front of you. He doesn't really want you to be moving all over the place, and that's why that last dude gave him some trouble. Now I ain't gonna lie, it was certain rounds in there where Boots started doing exactly what he would need to do to stop Karen, and I don't know why he just randomly stopped it. Like at the 9th round, it's a way that you track a guy down who's moving around. Benavidez is really, really good at this. He didn't do it too well in the Caleb Flint fight. I don't know why, but if somebody's moving away from you, you want to use both your hands to probe after them. If you just start jabbing after them, it's like only one line of linear attack, and they can kind of just get around your jab super easily. You got to use both hands. You got to jab the right hand out there, and Floyd was really good at doing that.
Not right just hand. That. It's what you really want to do, and what I didn't see either one of them do, is the feints. You want to throw a lot of feints to get patterns of movement. If you throw a lot of feints in there, plus you're jabbing and you're probing and you're just throwing.
That's what they tried. They tried the jab feint. That's what they were
tried
doing.
That's what I'm saying. You have to accompany that. So that's like having a peanut butter with no jelly. You got to accompany that with the feints and everything to get the patterns of movements. Because what happens is you get an information overload. You'll throw information overload on the other fighter where it's okay. Is this a real shot? Is this coming? You're moving this way, you're moving that way, and you'll pick up and you'll see that this guy, that at some point, there's a tendency of a movement. There's a tendency of a flinch. There's a tendency of a twitch, a tendency of an eye shift. There's something that this guy is doing, and this is going to be 9 times out of 10 probability that this guy's going to go that way.
Here's also how I highlight. Like we judge Boots and Benavidez for not being able to stop Karen and not being able to stop. Well, first of all, Benavidez should have stopped Caleb Plant. That ref was against David Benavidez. David Benavidez fought the ref and he fought Caleb Plant. So let's not say that. He should have stopped Caleb Plant. Now Boots, like I said, my favorite fighter, he just couldn't stop Karen, or at least for whatever reason he wasn't using the skills I know he has to stop Karen. Because there were certain rounds where Boots literally, like, he beat Karen the entire round. He was hitting him with gigantic shots, like charismatic, like fucking Tommy Hearns-esque shots, like super big shots the whole round. But then it was like the next round he would just forget where he's at. Like, oh, I completely just lost everything I did to beat him up last round. And I don't know what that was about. It's almost like, I'm gonna be honest, this is a conspiracy I have. I feel like Boots didn't stop Karen in hopes that people would see him as weaker, so somebody would fight him. I'm being dead. I'm not truly convinced
I questioned
all the
that.
way,
I
but
questioned that before because he did not look up to what he is portrayed or believed to be. Like, he's supposed to be a blue chip prospect, and he didn't show what a blue chip prospect supposed to look like.
I disagree. I think he just didn't look like Boots. To say he didn't have a blue chip prospect performance would mean Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, these guys have never had blue chip performances.
Against Karen, Karen is a very awkward fighter. I've watched a few of his fights. He's very awkward. This is the way he fights. This is the stuff he comes in to win. Like, he's never going to be a cakewalk for anyone that goes up against him. And someone like Boots, who does a lot, he's trying to do a lot of different things. It could be bad. It could be complicated. It could be a lone light for him. Like, it's okay to know how to do a lot of things, but go ahead.
But here's my problem. Because a lot of people will say that, and they'll be like, I don't know, like, this wasn't a blue chip performance, la-di-la, la-di-da. And, like, okay, first off, Karen is really, really good. We all agree on that, right? Like, Karen's a great fighter, right? Like, he's a good fighter.
Correct.
All right. So, what I can say from what I saw from Karen, the sort of shots that he ate from Boots, how he fought Boots, the way he fought around Boots, it's like he had a real good understanding of what I need to do to survive against this man. If we were to take Karen and shrink him down to 135 pounds, I think he would make Shakur. I think Shakur would like barely win. And I think Devin Haney would like barely win. If I'm seeing you have a 12-round contested fight with Oscar fucking Valdez, somebody I know for sure Boots would spark out in like 2 rounds. I can't say you can beat like someone like Karen. Especially with the chin Karen had. Go ahead.
Yeah,
sorry.
so that's what I was gonna say. I think it will be a lone light for Devin. I think it will be the same thing we expected to see from Boots. Like, this is going to be a fight to show us where you're at, gauge us on how you adjust and how you deal with awkward style fighters. I think that's what it will be for Shakur. I think Tank actually gets him out of there, and I just think this Tank is so patient and he boxes so well that style of fight that Karen presented that night will be the worst style of fight to present to Tank Davis. I don't think Devin has the power to even phase him at all. Even if he hits him flush, I don't think Devin has the power to make him, say, oh shit, let me just really shut up.
It just depends. It depends. Because I think you're right. I think like pound for pound, Gervonta hits harder than Boots. Pound for pound, he hits harder than Boots. I don't know if it's by much, but I do think pound for pound, Gervonta has to hit harder than Boots, and probably by a good little bit. The only problem is Boots is like a fusion. He got the power, but he also got those probing and feinting skills that Shakur and Devin have.
Shout out to L-Dub. Y'all see what L-Dub said?
Yeah.
Tank is all he got was 90 days home detention. Jesus, what a great lawyer.
That's sweet. We got a fight coming up.
Boy, Tank not fighting nobody. He not fighting Shakur or Devin. I don't think so. I don't think he gonna
For
fight.
90 days, man, he ain't got nothing to do but train. Drop that
I
gym in the
hope he.
basement, man, to get it in.
I hope he fight Frank Martin. That's the fight I want to see.
That's most certainly not happening.
Now, this is what I would like to know. What are your guys' thoughts on Tevin Farmer? I think that, honestly, like he said, if he took boxing serious earlier, he would have been a problem.
Yeah, he's an athletic guy. He's pretty skilled. He started late, so most likely he would have been a problem for sure. But you never know, because Tio should have been a problem. But look where his career is at now. You never know. Maybe this was the right move for him. You never know with boxing. It's kind of random.
But what I mean, if Tio and what I see with Tevin is completely different. Like I see completely difference in styles and abilities, and maybe this in potential.
You think? Hold up. You think Tevin Farmer has more potential than Teofimo?
Yeah, I think mentally Teofimo has been. Whoa, dude.
So you're taking mentality into effect. You're not just talking about pure talent.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. When I think about boxing, I think mentality. Because when you plan for a fight, when you game plan a fight, you game plan against the mental as well.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, yeah, for sure. Just Tio is kind of soft mentally. Come on, bro. You just lost a contested decision, and you asking somebody why you mic'd up. Oh, do I still have it? Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, you trying to give your other opponents hope or something? I don't know why he would say so. So I definitely agree that Tio has a softer mentality, but as far as purely like talent wise, I would say Tio. I don't know what happened to him. Bro should have been.
Oh yeah. If we're talking about pure talent and athleticism, then yeah.
Yeah, because bro was a monster. I thought Tio was gonna beat everybody. I thought back in the day after he beat Loma, I thought Tio. I was like, Tio gonna knock out Javante, and he's gonna knock out Shakur. I was thinking crazy, but look where he's at now. I was like, damn.
Well, I look at like
I was sad. What happened to Tio, man.
With Tio?
Yeah, I was sad, bro. That shit hurt me because he's such a good fighter. I don't know what happened, bro. I guess he got that soft mentality you was talking about.
The same thing that is going to plague Ryan if he doesn't kill it. That same demon, that same monster that's under the bed, that same thing that goes bump in the night. You know, that thing that's in the closet that you're afraid to open the closet to see. That same thing, that thing that beats in your chest, that heart, that mind. When you push up against the wall, do you push back or do you crumble? That thing there, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You have some guys who are just, for a lack of better words, are just jugheads. They're just athletes. They're not intelligent at all. No, I'm saying they're not intelligent at all. They're just good athletes. Thank God they're athletic. Thank God they can understand this, because they wouldn't be able to do anything else.
Right.
They wouldn't be able to wax a car in a car wash. But then you have some fighters who are so smart that they beat themselves out of it. And I think Ryan may be a fighter that overthinks. I think Ryan may be a fighter who outthinks himself. I think Tio may be a fighter where for him, I think it's more of something. He needs validation for something. He's not doing it for the right reasons, and the validation that he's looking for is what's holding him back for going out and being like a Charlo. Go ahead.
Right. You know, do y'all know who Greg Hackett is?
Yeah.
All right. So I was watching Greg Hackett. It was an interview.
Africa? Right? Yeah.
No, Greg Hackett, the trainer in Philly Gym, in one of the Philly. Yeah, the trainers. He's like the funny dude. People like watching. He's an old cat. He's like 35 something. Anyways, I remember he was talking about Tio making those little racist weird comments. Y'all heard about that? The little racist comments Tio was
talking about that.
Yeah, he was talking about he was first off like, fuck him, I'm not working with him. He needs black coaches. That's like his whole style. So I don't know why he would say that. That's like the first thing he said. And the last thing he said is, I knew the kid wasn't right when he got married at like 20. Like he said he knew it was going down shit. Cause like, why you getting married for? That's like Boots getting married like 2 or 3 years ago before anybody even knows who he is. That's like you setting yourself up for failure. Like you're gonna have like
You're losing your
middle-aged
focus on the
man.
wrong thing.
Right,
and you're becoming domesticated.
exactly. Right, exactly. And then he went to a divorce right after the Loma fight. So that's also probably fucking with him. Like he went through divorce. Like how you gonna be 25 and you already divorced? Like what happened, bro? What are you doing? And I think it was too much for him. It's too much too soon. But yeah, I gotta see Jaron Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. That's the next fight I want to see. I gotta see that shit. That fight's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy performance. Who y'all got? What y'all got happening? What's gonna happen if Boots fights Virgil Ortiz? Who y'all got?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was saying I would like to figure that out. Like I don't know if it was a bad incident or this is who he really is.
Who? Tio?
Drawn.
Oh, with the Karen
I
fight?
I need to see. Yeah, I need to see if this is a fluke or is it the Achilles heel? Is it the cracks? Are you starting to see the cracks in the foundation? Foundation just may not be all the way there, and maybe it's a crack there. And as you know, what happens when the house starts settling, the cracks will get bigger. Is this a crack, or is it just, hey, you thought it's just superficial? This was a one out, and this house is still sturdy.
It's a little bit of both. As in, I mean, of course, Boots is not a perfect fighter. Like we've been over. Nobody is, right? Every fighter has their holes. The only problem is, the only question is, do you think these cracks will show up against Virgil Ortiz or certain other fighters?
I don't think Virgil Ortiz will fight that type of fight.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But that's kind of what I'm saying. The only fighter I can see exposing these sort of holes is like a Prime Crawford or like Charlo. That's the only person I can see who can box and move like that. But like I said, I'm not even sure if Boots just kind of let Karen off the hook or he really couldn't stop him. Because I'm still thinking like maybe he was.
But in other ways, like if you fight someone like an Earl who just onslaught of just consistent pressure, if you can't
think that's
think your way out of that and get your way out of that.
I think Errol is like picture perfect for Boots. Like Errol would make Boots look like Superman. Like Errol's whole style, his whole game is like he's tailor made for Boots. It's a really, really bad matchup for him.
World Combat Suits, my brother.
What's up, brother?
You said like Boots is gonna like walk through Errol Spence.
Boots could do whatever he wanted. If he wanted to walk through Errol Spence, he could do that. Yeah.
Now, you've been saying a lot of stuff today, man, that I just don't agree with, my man.
I can't see what is Errol gonna do. Is he gonna stop Boots' pressure by like countering him off the back foot? Because he can't do that.
Earl's pressure.
Is he gonna out jab Boots?
Well, hold on.
Is he gonna out jab Boots?
He can counter off the back foot. Earl can fight very well off the back foot. Earl boxes a lot better than people give him credit for. But I just think possibly Earl's pressure and Earl's mind state mentality coupled with goddamn, what's his coach name? Derek James will I think it might break Boots. I think it will be a late break. I think 8th, 9th round, you'll see the wall start coming down.
We just saw Boots chase a nigga around the ring who was
We
running
watched him break
him.
around the 4th round though. He mentally broke around the 4th round.
How he mentally break around the 4th round when his best rounds was late in the fight? His best rounds were round 9, 10, and 11 and 12.
He wasn't gauging his distance.
Those were his best rounds.
His punches. He wasn't gauging his distance. He was overthrowing his punches. He was overcommitting himself. You've seen pure frustration on his face. And it could have been, listen, man, this is my showcase fight, and I'm trying to showcase, and this is what I need to see for my showcase. It could be all of that.
But that's exactly why Errol's the bad fight, because he does not have to run to find Errol. Errol's going to be right there all night trying to pressure him. That's like Boots' bread and butter. He wants you to walk to him. He wants you to fight him on the inside so he can punish you. Boots is a big puncher. He's a big power counter puncher. That's like their whole game. Please don't make me run and find you.
I got
Please
you
fight me right in front of me.
Believe that the pressure that Errol brings, especially at this time of Boots' career, is too much.
Okay. The reason why I can't say that is because I don't think Errol throws more punches than Boots. Boots can throw like a shit ton of punches. It's not like Boots isn't also a machine who can keep going over and over and over, because he can. And not only can he keep going, he doesn't throw the pitter-patty shit that Errol throws. If you stand in front of Boots, he's gonna rip your head off. He's gonna punch you with some shit. It's not gonna be no pitter-patter shit.
While he's cocking back and trying to land these fucking haymaking punches or these punches with all this stuff he's sitting on, Earl is just like the little engine that could, just banging at him, just banging at him, just banging at him, just banging at him. You know how water is perfect example. Water and rocks. Water beat rocks because over time it just continues to erode it, continues to hit it and hit it and hit it, and eventually that boulder becomes a pebble. That's Earl, and he has shown the ability to do it for 12 rounds. Look what he did with Sean Porter. When someone met him in the middle and someone tried to outbox him and try to out-angle him, he did all of that. He out-angled him, he outboxed him, and he stayed consistent like water coming downhill and it's pounding on him. And a fighter like Sean Porter, his body broke. His patience broke because he overextended himself. He overplayed himself. As much as I enjoy Boots, he hasn't been in there with that type of competition, with that level of competition. And he hasn't had the ability to show us that he can do it for that long.
So, okay. So here's what I'll say to that. In that fight, we saw Errol get buzzed like a few times, right?
You said
in what fight?
Huh? You mean Sean
versus Sean Porter? We saw him.
You said he got
we saw
buzzed?
him get buzzed a little bit. Yeah.
No, we did not.
All right, cool. Then I'll just use the famous one. If we gonna deny that he buzzed him, that's fine. Y'all can say that. That's cool. I have no problem.
Bro,
did Ugas buzz him? Did Ugas buzz him with a counter right uppercut? Oh wow.
Well,
I think that might have buzzed him. I think that Ugas might have buzzed him. Might have. But I also think that was him being lax.
Tomorrow the mouthpiece?
To me, it was a shot before that.
What got him? Okay, fighters don't just randomly start looking for their mouthpiece in the middle of a fight. If you make either Errol's retarded or he was dazed. Which one is it? Is he retarded or is he dazed?
Hold on.
Is he retarded or is he dazed? Because fighters don't start looking in.
Nigga, that's not the first time.
Okay, go ahead, calm down, bro. I'm not arguing with you.
Chill. But you over talking me though. Listen, the same thing happened in the Danny Garcia fight. His mouthpiece fell out in the Danny Garcia fight, bro. That didn't hit him.
All right. So was he looking for it in the Danny Garcia fight? Because I ain't seen it in a couple months, so I can't remember.
Yes, bro.
Like, did he get hit and he started looking?
Bro, it came out.
All right, so
he looked to the referee. The referee looked to the referee.
So is he retarded? Because
he did say smart fighters.
He said that it's a old mouthpiece. He's supposed to been got a new one. He ain't take the chance to go get a new one. Now, is that an excuse? Possibly. I'm a firm believer that might be an excuse. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Right. How's a millionaire rocking an unfitted mouthpiece? Come on now. I'm not buying it. But that's kind of what I'm saying. If these guys can hit Errol and these guys can bother Errol, and you got a fighter who comes along who's bigger than these fighters, we all know who he hits way harder than these fighters. He's faster than these fighters. He's shown more craft in his career to this point than these other fighters. I can't see how I can't see how Boots doesn't get it done, and I can't see how he doesn't get it done easily. Now, if you want to say Crawford, that's a different story. Crawford can move around. He can get Boots to run into shit. Now, I still don't see Crawford beating Boots either, but that's a harder fight. But Errol is he's the wrong sort of style. He's just it's just a bad matchup for Errol, like a horrible, like the worst matchup you could possibly think of. That's what Boots is for him. It's just a bad fight for a lot of reasons. Like for almost everything that Errol does is a bad idea to do against Boots. Trying to come in behind the jab, coming in at all, really, trying to fight him right in front of him, trying to combination punch, but he's not even really a puncher like that. It's just for a lot of reasons, he's a bad idea.
I gotta take what you're saying with a super grain of salt, because you said that just the fact that you said that reverse the punches when he has the
I'm
same
sorry, brother.
punch.
We didn't hear you. Can you say that again? We didn't hear you. You cutting in and out.
Punch. Oh.
You're still cutting, brother.
Did y'all hear about 50 Cent trying to buy BET?
Nah, what did you trying to buy BET for? I ain't heard nothing from BET forever. Niggas don't even watch TV no more.
Nigga, that's why you do it. So you can put all the shows that he got on Stars and all the shit, them type of shows, he put them on BET or something.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Think about that,
What,
bro.
like
about how he
he's trying to buy the rights to BET, like he's trying to put all the episodes up on Netflix or something?
No, he's trying to buy BET, the network, from Viacom.
Ah, okay. From Viacom?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to see about that. I know wasn't he was in boxing not too long ago, wasn't he? Like he co-promoted with Floyd or something.
He tried to do a little something, but it's so it's 50 Cent, Shaq, and then Kenyon Barris. So all three of them trying to get in on the action.
Oh, okay, let's see what they do. BET should be owned by black people. It don't make sense that it's not.
It used to be here in DC.
But listen though, them shows on BET would be so goddamn good, bro. Between Kenyon Barris and 50 Cent, bro, come on.
I ain't never like I said, niggas don't even watch TV no more. I'm 20. I mean, I'm 21, so I mean, I remember watching BET a little bit growing up, but like that's it.
No, I'm just talking about from the standpoint of them having great shows on TV already. Like you got the Blackish and the, you know what I'm saying, the Grownish, and then you got the Power, and then you got, you know what I'm saying, you got the BMF and shit like that. So that's what I'm saying.
I want to see BMF, but I don't have the subscription. I want to watch BMF though. That seemed like a good show.
Man, hit me on Instagram. I'll give you a link.
Oh, for real? Hell yeah! What's your Instagram?
The boxing section. Are you subscribed to the channel? Yeah, you are. You subscribed.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to y'all, but not to your Instagram, the boxing. Is it just all like no spaces, no underscores?
No, nothing. Just the boxing section.
Kyle Davis.
Yep.
Yeah, this is you. Yeah.
Yeah, just send me a DM real quick and I'll give you I'll send you the link.
Combo.
Yo,
Yo.
can you hear me?
I'm like weird.
I'm in a bad place. I'm gonna jump out and come back later.
Catch you later, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm about to end this joint, and then we're gonna bring it back in a little bit. You got
All right, bet. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna show back up.
You got hold on real quick. I'm gonna get Detroit PC in it. Do you got your notifications on?
Yep, I got my notifications on.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. We enjoyed you being on the panel, man. You got to come back, be a regular on the panels, man.
Yeah, I've been listening.
Hell yeah, I got you, bro. I love coming into y'all panels, man. I got you.
For sure. Hey, Detroit, I'm gonna end this one. That probably gonna go live probably like an hour or two.
All right, I'm out here. I had to go buy me a new laptop, man. I'm setting my shit up. I'll get back to
So the same shit you doing in that you did in Atlanta, you gonna do there?
I ain't got no choice. Well, shit, I had to go buy me a little bullshit microphone and make it do what it do until I bust that move.
All right. So I'm gonna end this joint, man. I'm gonna give it to you in a minute.
All right.
All right.